Action.
No, that's going to be at the beginning of the video.
Good.
Trying to be professional here, Booge, while I eat my noodles.
In an ongoing effort to secure allies and resources for the coming fight against Shuloth and Helm's Horde, you had agreed to help a prominent member of Mirabaran society, Alzian Korazak. She wants documents detailing her heritage, which are supposedly in the temple under this lake that you're in. Upon entering the lake, you were ambushed by some fishy humanoids, but you fought them off, and you found a tunnel leading into the chapel of this building, where you found out what all this chanting of Nagush was for. It seems that a beholder has taken up residence here, and that is where we start. You saw the supposed Nagush go backwards through the doors behind the pulpit, and you were standing there. I think you went back into the water underneath.
Oh no, I helped everyone out.
You helped everyone out? Okay.
Yeah.
So you stand inside the drowned temple of Gorenzen. What would you like to do?
We should get some sneaky folks to see what's behind the pulpit. Also, where is it? Does anybody have any idea where those things are?
The paper?
The papers.
I can.
Go on.
Go
Locate
on.
object.
I cast locate object.
All right. Describe within the object. From where you are standing, you.
It's like
sense-
modern game quest marker. That's what he
Yeah,
was
it's like that arrow appears.
Yeah, or it's like that spell in Skyrim that literally just makes
Yeah.
a path on the ground where you want to go. So you sense, but it's actually a direct. This one's actually a direct line. So you sense it's coming from the north, slightly to the northeast.
All right. I'm also going to say to the party that I'm feeling pretty beat up and I could use a rest real bad.
Yeah, well, maybe if you didn't waste so much time dragging a bunch of ore up to the surface, you'd be in better shape.
Oh, I'm sorry.
When do druids care about profit anyway?
I care about ore because I like mountains.
There you go. He loves mountains.
Well, I mean,
Loves
you
to
care
marry
about
you.
you care about forests. Do you carry the trees out of the mountain or out of the forest rather?
No, because you have to kill the trees to carry it.
Rocks like to be moved. Rocks like to be shaped into weapons. That's
Yeah, what do you know about rocks, Dub?
We all take a fucking circle dove. We're like, kill us.
Also, Dub, do you have any great ideas on how to get these papers?
Get the papers. Get the papers.
I do actually. What we should
Okay.
do is focus and stop getting distracted, and go find the papers.
Okay, I think they're through that door. There's a guy in there. You can go and ask him and get them and then come back and let us know.
I say, Alessa, would you mind being a peach and going to scout ahead?
She'll look to Ricky for like confirmation.
Yeah, and I'm like, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
What are we doing here? Were we gonna send? You know what? I'm gonna go with her,
Okay.
and we're gonna. You guys touch this room. I know you guys love this room.
You want me
Make a
to
little
come?
bed. Yeah.
All right.
We'll do a hand signal. Yeah, I think you and me and the girl are gonna go. We'll figure it out. Well, let's all three of us go. Come on!
Everyone.
Yeah.
Good old fashioned.
All right.
I'm like, you guys explore this room. You tell us what's going the fuck on in this room.
Any pass without traces going on or anything like that?
No.
Okay.
Oh, perfect.
So 15 for boy Bjorn.
Right.
A 12 for Ricky. That was almost an 18.
I know. Well, that's not good.
And Olessa, I think she has like a +7 to stealth.
Mhm.
Yeah. 24.
Oh, wow. What a surprise.
Olessa turns into the wind. Okay, so you move your bodies stealthily across the room, and you come up to the pulpit.
What is the? Can I take a look at it?
Well, sure. Roll perception.
Ooh.
21. It's basically just like a solid slab of like white stone,
Okay.
but it is there's no like reading materials on it or anything. It looks old, obviously, and beat up. There's like dwarven runes carved all around the base of it. But unless you can speak dwarven, no good.
Taurus good.
He can, but
But
besides you, all these statues are definitely of Moradin. But they seem very old. They're kind of carved in an older style than what you've seen in modern day Mirabar.
By Moradin's hammer.
Indeed, he is holding many. hammers.
Can I say that while they're scouting the area, I'm going to identify the pick that I found.
Okay, you can start
Your little
identifying that.
hammer.
Are you
Okay.
casting a spell? Or are you doing it ritual?
It's a ritual. I don't
Okay, so that's-
even have the ability to do the spell.
10 minutes.
Okay.
Cool.
Excuse me. Okay, so you guys see the back doors of the chapel.
all right, I'm gonna motion for them to go.
Yeah. I go forward. I give her a cool nod, and I'm like, "Follow me." And so I sneak up to the side of the door, not at the door, and I feel the door. I give it a little push.
I'll push. Yeah, it moves easily. It's not locked.
Mm-hmm.
They are these kind of big stone.
Right.
Heavy
So I
doors, though.
combat roll to the left, and now I'm on the other side of the door. And I try that side.
Yeah, so these are just big double doors, and
Oh yeah, I know.
they both push open, move open.
So then I do a peek. I lay on the prone on the floor in between, and I open the door slightly between, and now there's just one eye at the bottom of the door.
Okay, roll perception.
All right, some good fucking perception, please.
Oh!
I burn a hole through the door.
So you peer in your eye, and you see the
Do I
beholder.
see it all?
You see the beholder in the next room. You see. Hold on. Where's my damn notes?
What's the beholder
need-
doing? Is
I
there
need-
some
I
sort
need my
of
notes.
maybe an octopus which he beheld?
So you look in and you can see what is this like huge stone. It almost looks like a brazier, but it's way too big. You think this might have been like a forge of some kind, like a ceremonial forge. And you just see the big purple meatball body of Nagus just sat right in where the forge used to be. And all of his eyes are closed. And you can hear a slight snoring.
Yeah, it's the door. He's aimed toward us.
Yeah, he's facing directly towards you. Beside you.
Perfect.
But you just hear.
This is so good!
Alright. So I fucking walk back to Bjorn.
Okay.
And I explain that to him. And I say, looks like Nagush is asleep. And I'm like, I gotta go. I think maybe. Do we want me to see if we can find the papers? I think I can get the papers. Would you like me to go get the papers?
Get the papers, get the papers.
Get the papers? I'm like, okay, well, fine. And I
Did,
look
he,
for
did Ricky actually see the papers?
No, he just saw this room.
I think
Small room.
And does
I
it
guess
look
I-
like there's?
I could
no-
show it to you. I could show it to you from what you saw.
Did it look like there were other passages? Oh, there's a door.
Yeah, you saw a door behind this big
Hmm.
stone.
actually, yeah. I walk back to the boys and girl. And I motion for the people, the sneakies, to follow me. And I'm like, Nagush is sleeping. Guys, I think Bjorn and I can get these papers. I got them to tell you. So I can go invisible,
Oh my god.
and I look toward Alyssa, and I say she can go invisible. Also,
She nods. Yes.
And I'm like, and we can fucking get in, get out, not even worry about our purple friend.
Sounds like a great idea. Why don't
I'm
you
like,
go
don't
do
you
that
want to
before
know?
he
I'm
wakes
like,
up?
don't you want to know why I can go invisible?
Why can you go invisible, Ricky?
It's a secret. Okay, so I can go invisible.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell
It's a
you.
secret.
Yeah. So Bjorn, you can become a spider, right? You wanna?
Well, I actually can't at the moment.
Oh, fucking perfect. All right.
Maybe
well,
if he's sleeping, maybe we could also sleep for like.
probably not.
There's definitely no room in the previous room like sleep.
No room where?
In that room that we came out of, it's pretty much just like water.
Yeah, you'd have to.
All water.
You'd just be wading water, and by the time you finished a long rest, your spell would have faded, the water breathing.
Yeah.
And our fingers would be all pruny.
And your fingers would be pruny.
I wouldn't want that.
He would probably be awake.
Can I look at this door to the south? Does it look like blocked?
The door to the far south?
This door?
It doesn't seem to be blocked, but like I said before, you kind of figure out in your head that part's underground, so you'd open it, but there might be a ton of dirt behind
All
it.
right. So hearing that, I'm like, well, desperate times call for desperate measures. Would you point me into the general direction you believe the papers are in?
Yeah. I still have locate object.
Yep.
Do I know where in the room
Yeah.
it is?
Come close to
No.
the door and point to the.
You sense it's further to the north.
Can you like draw a line to it or no?
It's basically to the north, slightly northeast.
All right. So I ask if everyone wants.
And
I
no-
say,
and
you'll hear me
also-
scream if it goes bad.
To what?
Do you guys think that this is a sound plan? I can go invisible. Remember, I'm invisible.
Yeah, it sounds like a good plan. We'll carefully, quietly hang back, and
Make
wait
yourselves
for you.
scarce. The door, he is aimed toward the door. I don't know what a beholder sounds like. I don't even know what a beholder is, but if he makes a beholder awake noise, don't get disintegrated.
Dove, can't you communicate with people telepathically?
Up to 30 feet.
Well, give it a shot if we have to.
I'll move near the door. Where's the water we came in from?
Where we are right now.
I'll walk up to you with you. I guess I'm like stealthily. I'm gonna walk up and sort of get into like a hiding and defensive position.
Yeah, I'll like hide behind the bullet.
Oh, but in serious, cool guyness, I fucking pass out the potions of water breathing,
Mhm.
and I give you guys a cool look, and I'm like, if I don't make it back.
So, Booch, the water is where? Because I thought you were saying that this door leads farther south. So where?
Right about where Taurus is, there's a hole in the ground that goes into the basement, and that's where.
Oh, so it's just like a small hole.
Yeah.
the basement. Yeah, it's
Gotcha. I was
basically just
picturing
big
there was
enough
like
for.
this big like pond.
No,
Okay.
just a small hole in the
I
basement.
do not have control of my token.
That's okay for now.
Yeah. All right.
For now.
Because Brandon ruined my cool moment.
Say, be careful, Ricky.
Again, I pass out the water breathings and say, if I don't make it back. And I give you guys a cool wink, and I put on my hood, and I go invisible.
Yeah, so you see Ricky pull these kind of cloaky robes that he's been wearing, and as he pulls it over his head, you just see his whole body whoosh, vanish.
Whoa.
And you see Olessa do the same.
Whoa.
And I guess I run to the door, and I check the door once for a trap of some sort, I guess physical traps.
Make an investigation.
An investigation trap. Investigation. That happens to be right here.
You do not see any mechanical or arcane traps on this door.
Alright, so I'm going to slide it open just enough for me.
Okay, let me just real quick fix the token situation for everybody. Arena controlled by Ricky Lightning. Okay, you should all have control of your tokens. Should you
Huzzah!
want to move them? Also, Brina, you found out that this is a +1 war pick.
Okay, great.
Ooh, what's that punching tool?
I say, does anybody want this?
First is like, yeah.
Say, if not, I'll take it, and I fucking start making up a thing to put it on. I replace my current pick. No, my hammer. Sorry,
Okay. Sure.
I have my hammer, and I put my hammer in my
What's a war pick look like? Is it two-handed?
No, it's for her probably, yeah. But it's like a pickaxe except designed more for
funny.
combat. Usually like a hammer on the end of it. So you wanted Alessa to follow you?
Yeah.
Okay. So I want you to choose which die I'm going to be rolling perception checks with.
This is unpleasant. What the fuck does this mean? No,
So-
use the circle dice.
You got we got a green, we got a blue, and we got a red. Which one do you
Pick the
want?
green one.
I hate this game. Why? Why would I want this game? What is this game?
Going green? Because you're
Yeah.
going to be sneaking in. He's going to be rolling for perception with disadvantage because you're invisible. Beholders have a plus 12 perception. Just so you know. Because of all the eyes. All right. So you crack open the door. Alessa moves in behind you. And we're rolling the green die. This little area.
Well, this is unpleasant. Sorry, guys.
Here we go. Sorry, and you can both roll stealth.
Ah! Fucking hell.
Okay, roll for Alessa.
Peter?
Oh, I'm sorry. Stealth.
Mm-hmm.
Here it goes.
Oh my god, you rolled less than a 20?
So both Alessa and Ricky, you open up the door.
And he's
and
like, hey, I'm
unfortunately,
awake.
you kick a rock, which right in front of him, and you just suddenly see this giant green eye open in front of you. With a 16 that he rolled, you almost made it. And suddenly, as that eye opens up, Ricky, you can feel the power of your ring completely go out. And he says, "Treasures or captives?"
Do I get unseen? Am I looking?
No, but he senses something is there.
Is he looking at me?
It's with an eye this big. It's always kind of looking at you.
It's like a
I don't know
teddy
what to
bear where
do.
the eyes
I
just
don't know
follow
what to
you
do.
around the room.
I like go all the way around
How
it.
to be disintegrated. I don't move for a second.
Okay. He will hover off the.
I'm crouching behind the pulpit, by the
Yeah,
way.
everyone else can roll stealth in the chapel.
In the main room?
Yeah. He starts
Not good at
floating
this.
out. He starts floating out. Yeah, Brandon.
Some bad
I
rolls
told you
everybody.
I'm not good at this.
He starts
What do you
floating
think?
out of the main room, and you can see all the eyes are just looking around.
Oh my
He says,
god.
I know you're here.
Fuck.
Would you like to? So you kind of like put your backs to the wall, and he floats past you. Brina got a 12. He'd first see Brina.
No, Brina got a 20.
Oh.
Alessa got a 12.
Oh, okay. Let's see.
Can I-
So in that case, somebody roll for Taurus as well, please.
Ah, yes, I will.
Can
Oh,
I Booj, maybe you won't allow this, but I wanna throw this out into the ether and see if it sticks. Since it's not at this point it's less about, moving around and trying to like be sneaky and more about looking around the room and saying, where would be the best place to hide? Could I roll this with an intelligence mod instead of a dex mod? It would only make it a 5 instead of a 4.
Sure, you can have the 4. You can have the 5.
Yes.
He still sees you first.
Damn it, I'm about to die.
As he floats over the pulpit, he doesn't notice Bjorn beneath him, and he doesn't notice Brina to the east.
Nice knowing you guys.
But he looks down at you, Brandon. And he says,
Little one, I know you have something for me.
I fucking pass the. I guess I can. Can I? I don't know. You didn't say you saw me, but can I pass the fucking golden frog to Olessa
Sure.
and sneak out? Can I sneak out of the room?
You can take the roll that you had.
Oh.
He definitely sensed you, but this is kind of rules are a little wacky when it comes to invisibility because technically he would know where you are, but you're fucking invisible. So he sensed that there was somebody there, but he doesn't know exactly where they are, and he doesn't actually
be Olessa.
He doesn't he doesn't know. He doesn't have like true sight or anything like that. Amazingly, so yeah.
So I pass the little boy, my little frozen boy, and I just my little frozen boy, my gold frog. Yeah. And I walk out and I slink out into the fucking room.
Okay, when you do that, he knows that something's there. And one of the eyes just darts around and you see this red beam cut through the wall.
No.
Right above your head, and you just see like the where the rock was is just dust and smoke. And he's like, trying to get me treasures. And Dove, as he looks at you, this giant eye, you feel all of your magic just sap from you. And he says, including your Wand of Wonder.
What does that mean? I feel my magic sapped from me. Like, I feel as though if I tried to cast a spell, I wouldn't be able to?
Yeah.
Okay.
Sapped.
Like you feel, especially if as a sorcerer, this is especially weird because you're so innately magical that you feel like you've lost, like you forgot how to breathe or something. You know, it's a very strange feeling. And he says, "I'll give you one chance. Be my slave, or I'll turn you into a pile of ugly dust."
Well, let me think about this for a second. What is your name?
Nagush!
He says like it's like enough to rumble the walls.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. Nagush! What would you have me do as your slave?
Find me things, do my biddings, until you die.
It doesn't sound like a very good deal for me. I die either way. No?
He says, "Your choice." And one of the eyes whips around.
Oh, no, wait.
You can roll for initiative. He's already...
That's the melting eye we've decided. That's the one that did the death ray.
So everyone can roll initiative.
Wahoo!
Oh,
no,
my
Nagush, Pete, not Wahoo.
Mm-hmm. Forgot to click the button. Damn it. Okay, well, I have a 20. So I'll do that again. And I'll do that to 20.
Also, while we're rolling initiative, I want to say that this episode is brought to you by Optimum. They fucking suck. Don't ever use them.
Okay.
Because we're getting like 3 megabits per second upload speed, so I can't stream. So I'm just going to record it and it'll be on YouTube.
Yeah, that's fine. You know what?
It's fine, but they just jacked our price up by $10 a month, and now we're getting like worse service.
I can't be a dick. I didn't actually roll that. I rolled an 8.
Okay, so do I have to fill in all the stuff?
I fixed it. But I do need you to put the horse in there. Oh wait, no. He's not there.
This is Taurus. No. Taurus got a 7.
I completely forgot where we are.
Yep.
Underground, underwater.
He would also, well, it would actually be funny if he was here because he would fall apart in the I-beam.
That's exciting.
So there's
Alyssa,
a bunch of hold on. What did you get, Kyle?
I got a 20.
Okay. So, because there's a bunch of
duplicates.
Duplicates.
Yeah, I did a 13 because I
Alyssa got a 11.
Okay.
Hey, Olessa, more like 11.
Choking your bad joke.
Oh my god, are we actually fighting a beholder? Jesus
So,
Christ.
Ricky, you see the beholder begin to turn towards Bjorn, towards Dove. What would you like to do?
I'm fucking like, yeah, sure. And I fucking do a Nunchaku attack! But right before I do it, I call upon the powers of the Knuckles of Io.
Yeah.
Fucking strike down this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Strike him down.
To strike him down like
Okay, so I always forget how this works.
Yeah. Me too. Why didn't I put this in my D&D folder?
Needs
It's
to
been
make
so useful.
he needs to make a wisdom saving throw to beat 13. You will make that save, but you still do 2d10 plus wisdom modifier radiant damage, and he'll take half of that.
What did he roll on the die?
A 2.
He rolled a 2 on the die?
Yeah, for the save. I said he failed.
Oh, I thought you said he succeeded. Sorry, I'm apparently dumb.
He succeeded at failing.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice, Dylan.
So Kyle, roll 2d10 plus your wisdom modifier.
Yeah, so my wisdom is 3, so
That's
not good. 7.
So you'd get a 4. Yeah, you'd get 4 points
Yeah.
of bonus health.
Wait, didn't you say he failed? So
Oh, right. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'm stupid. So he takes a 7. You get 7.
yay. Cool.
Sorry.
Alright, then I will disengage a lot of feet.
Okay, when you did the Knuckles of Io, you saw the hand swipe down across the back of this meatball body, and you became visible. When
what does
Yay.
blood look like?
The blood is black and Icarus.
Oh no.
Nice.
Alright, I take a fucking corner on this guy. He's not really doing it for me. So
Okay.
bye.
Okay. Disengage back into the throne room.
I'm like, goo!
The throne
What's
room.
this throne room look like if I do a quick glance?
So-
Can you-
Yeah, it like
There's a big 3 on the left side. There's a 2 right in front of you.
there's a it's a
Like,
smallish
look at
room.
that.
It looks like it might have been like some kind of like holy kind of like a place for prayer and sacrifice and shit like that.
Mhm.
But now it's like the walls are stripped bare. There's big burn marks and like weird patterns that the beholder might, when he gets angry, just start burning shit. Yeah, and then the big round thing is this big cauldron that probably used to be some kind of forge, but now just has, beholder stuff in it.
Ooh. Beholder shit.
The beholder shit, yeah.
You
Like
mean like
Boulder
literal
Colorado.
fecal matter or like...
I don't know. I've not thought that much ahead with beholders. Okay,
Do you think a beholder has a
Anyways.
butthole?
Yeah.
Nagush
A butt holder.
is up.
Where on the beholder would its butthole be?
Just poops out from its mouth. Just
Nagush is up.
Nagush.
He's literally about to kill me.
So,
Or
because you can
make
see
you live
Taurus
as a slave.
and he can see Taurus and Wonder Boy. So I want someone to roll a d10 for Taurus, and Brandon, I'd like you to
I
roll a
can't wait
d10.
to.
Can I roll a physical one?
Sure.
That's booge.
What do you say?
I said you're letting us choose how we die. That's nice.
Yes.
4 for
First
me.
got a 6.
Taurus got a 6.
Remember, all of you guys have a potion of water. So
You got a what, Brandon? A 4. Okay. So you see this blue ray fire from from one of his eye sockets.
And I assume I can't cast counterspell because I'm all
Nope.
I'm all
Well, it's not
Jimmy
a spell.
jacked up.
This isn't a spell.
Fair.
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
you've got blood in your mouth, and now you have blood in mouthitis. Sorry,
Yeah,
dude.
now I'm constantly puking blood while the rest of the party dies.
Yay.
15
That's
plus
super
1, 16 for me.
Okay, you feel the beam hit you, and it starts to.
Ruin
It
you.
feels like it's like you're moving through sand, but you're able to push past it.
God, I thought I failed with a 16. I was like, I'm dead. I'm
Yeah, I was
very
like, this
dead.
guy's really strong, Booch.
And what did Taurus roll?
He rolled. I didn't roll. Did I roll?
Oh, I think you got a 6.
You got a 6
Yeah.
on the D10,
Yeah.
but
Yes,
he
he
didn't
did.
roll the dex save.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at him, another beam. This one's almost like clear and seems to have this kind of like force behind it.
Oh boy.
Have him make a strength saving throw.
Oh, thank God.
He's good at those.
While he rolls that, I feel like I'm walking through sand, you said?
Yeah, but you're able to push past
Oh,
the
okay.
effects of it. Oh yeah.
Okay, he's just like, fuck it!
So he kind of gets encapsulated.
He thought he
in
heard
this-
like a Chinese guy pissing on the wall
Yeah.
over there, so he just.
He seems to get like pulled up from the ground for a couple seconds, but he's able to like bear down and put himself back down. And finally, because he's gonna take a beam at Alessa. So Alessa, roll a d10.
Oh my god, Alyssa, no.
So nothing happened to Taurus.
Alessa's gonna roll a d10.
Yeah.
100.
Ooh, I don't know if that's really good or really bad.
Could be the worst. You die. You turn to sand.
Make Alessa do a dexterity saving throw, please.
Make her do a die.
Okay, so
I mean, a 10 might very well be a ray of disintegration. Like,
Can someone help me do a?
it's d20 plus your plus her proficiency bonus plus her dex mod.
I don't know what her proficiency bonus is.
If she's what
Great.
level is she? Do we know?
I'll tell you what.
She probably has 3. I have a 3.
I'd be willing to bet she's level 6, and it's therefore.
She's
plus
challenged.
She doesn't have a level.
She doesn't have a level.
Hold on 1 second.
She's traced
Master
transcended.
So she has a +7. So you do a d20 +7.
Whoa!
Let's go, Alessa. Okay,
What'd you get?
20.
Okay, you see the same thick black beam that destroyed one of the fishmen before, and it just slams into the wall and cuts across it, and she barrel rolls out of the way.
Oh my god.
Duly noted. A 10 is ray of disintegration.
Unpleasant.
It actually isn't, but
It isn't.
no.
It's Ray
So
of Fishman sand.
he will.
Fishomancy.
He will float up into the air,
Yeah.
20 feet.
That makes it hard.
All right. Dove, it's your turn.
Still can't cast anything. Don't I got no juice in
Yeah.
the tank?
So you and Bjorn are both in his cone, and technically, well, yeah, you actually.
Hang on, you might
Keep
cut out.
cutting
Keep
out.
going out.
No. Keep cutting out.
I do.
Yeah.
It sounded like lag. Like it
Said we're both in his cone.
So Dove and Taurus are both in his cone. Bjorn wouldn't be actually.
Good.
So you see the chill. You see the chill fang on Taurus's back, which usually kind of emanates with this like cold blue ice, just fizzles out, and you feel like you have no magic on you.
Can I identify this in any way, shape, or form?
It would require your bonus action to do so.
Well, I mean, consider I think I rolled like a 19 on my Arcana check for what a beholder's all about. Would I know anything about the anti-magic?
You do know
cone?
that they have famously have their center eye has a magic. Not all beholders, but some have a magic sapping eyesight.
So it would follow that I could put 2 and 2 together and say, maybe if I move out of his big eyesight. Okay, I'm gonna try to move over here.
Okay.
Just so that we're not all clumped up in one place where he can look at all of us.
You can feel when you run over there. You can feel the magic surge back into your body.
Yay!
Hey.
I think.
You gonna do Wonderwall to him?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna wonder wand.
Wonderful.
Wanderwall. Time for that young D100.
I don't
Here
know.
we
Is that a
go.
good idea? Don't you have like a lot of safer moves?
Me? No. Because he's gonna look at me and kill me next turn.
No, look at us and kill
You don't
us.
I
know
rolled
that.
an 88.
With that attitude, he is.
Oh yeah! All
What'd
right. This is excellent. How far away from him am I?
Which one did you
Perfect.
get?
I rolled an 88. A stream of 1d4 times 10 gems. So that would be 30 gems, each worth 1 gold, shoots from the wand's tip in a line 30 feet long and 5 feet wide. Each gem deals 1 bludgeoning damage, and the total damage of the gems is divided equally among all creatures in the line. So he takes 30 damage!
30 damage.
And there's also 30 gold
He doesn't.
worth of gems.
He doesn't get to make a save or anything like that.
Nope.
Okay.
That's the best spell in the game.
Wand of Wonder, baby!
Okay, so yeah, they're just like a machine gun of gems. Yeah, he just God, they're like piercing into his eye, and he's like.
But you're like, here's a treasure for you.
He says, "You are impressive. Give me that."
He seems now.
Scooping up all the gold.
Yeah, he seems fixated on you now.
Uh-oh, I made a mistake.
He wants that gem producing
I
wand.
made a mistake. Can I use
so funny.
Can I use a free action to say if you want it, then you'll have to leave my co-travelers alone. I was looking for a better word than co-travelers.
Coach.
What? The Droop
He says
Troop.
that phrase sucks.
And
I don't disagree!
I'm in the other room, and I hear it. I'm like, Coach? Like, what the? Who's talking?
Okay.
He says, "I'll kill them all anyways."
Then you shan't. You didn't say the magic
You
word.
get snapping into over your knee.
I hate this hacker crap.
All right. Olessa is up.
Wait, you skipped me.
Did I? Sorry. Bjorn is up.
Oh,
You did skip him. It's true. I can vouch.
Go ahead, Bjorn.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, you did.
So Booj, I have a question. If I summon a huge creature, would it be able to grapple the beholder?
You can certainly
A
try.
gigantic fish man.
It is currently 20 feet in the air.
Yeah.
So you know.
Has to jump up that high
No, he could summon like a big grappling bird.
But I assume a huge creature is
from
like
the water.
20 by 20.
We're underground.
Alright, never mind. I'll summon I cast Conjure Animals and I'll summon 2 giant vultures.
Vultures. Okay.
Where do they come from?
From
Pretty much
the
out of
ether,
nowhere.
bro.
From my fingers.
What the
Uh,
Are they fucking stupid?
find me a picture of the vultures. I'll put them in there.
Okay, look for cave vulture underwater.
So yeah, you see this kind of fey energy coalesce in the center of the room, and out of flying through like a portal comes these 2 vultures. And you have the stats for that and all that, because I don't want to manage it.
Yeah, I have this thing.
Oh my god, I found them.
Okay.
No,
And like
I-
before, they'll go on your turn.
Here you go,
Oh, you got them?
everybody. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Where is it?
I googled cave vulture.
The famous cave vulture.
Yeah.
Nice. That picture's kind of better.
YYW, says Dylan. If he had said YYZ, I would have been more impressed.
Hold on.
I know, the cave vulture looks like a big bully.
Oh, if he's 20 feet in the air, would I provoke an opportunity if I move beneath him?
No, because you're not within melee range.
Good. Then I will get the fuck out of here.
I'm getting the fuck out of here.
No, Dylan, don't walk toward people.
I won't.
Right out.
What size are these?
They
You're
are
walking toward
large.
them. Lord!
And where do you want them?
I wanted to put one in front of Dub, and the other, I guess, right next to him.
Right next to.
To the beholder.
Okay.
Yeah.
So here's one thing that happens. As soon as that bird, it comes out in front of him, and in front of his eye, you just see the bird melt away.
Okay. Well,
Well,
that's
that's real bad.
And he summons magical creature. The cone, affected by the cone.
the happiness call.
Yeah, the fun time. No magic for you, cone. The other one remains. Will that be all?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh-oh. Dylan's angry I killed his bird. All right, Olessa.
You look at this bird.
Okay, so how high up is this thing?
20 feet.
20 feet, eh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
You've been there before.
Alyssa is going to actually let me just double check her.
Merch has like a gun.
She's got a hand crossbow. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I meant like a real gun because she's got.
She probably should have taken one from Dracek.
Ooh, fuck! Can you imagine that? Just like
Yeah.
insta kill someone, like insta kill a Minotaur.
I'm surprised no one took any of the guns.
I thought, honestly, I thought he was gonna offer one to us, and then he didn't, and I was like, oh, okay.
I'm just gonna have her move. I'm just gonna have her move back there. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna put her like right underneath him, and she's gonna shoot a crossbow bolt up at him.
She's still invisible, so she has advantage.
Up
Okay.
his non-ass. We decided.
Great.
And
So,
since she has advantage, she would also have sneak attack.
oh, cool. That's
Rogue.
extremely good news. Okay, here we go.
Dangerosity of also having an invisibility spell. 14 will not hit.
She rolled a 18 and a 14.
Oh, on 2 attacks?
It's
No, you said you have advantage.
Oh, right. Sorry. Yeah, the 18 will hit.
Huzzah!
Okay, so that's gonna be
Dangerosity.
1d8.
The dangerosity.
Okay, so it's 1d8 plus 4.
Yep.
So 7 damage. And then sneak attack is 46.
Jeez, 4d6, that's a lot of damage.
She's a big old girl.
Ooh! It's really showing me up. It's hard to have a character that's way better.
Yeah. 16.
So 16 plus 7.
Oh, 7.
Okay.
23.
It fires up and it gets jammed up into his, like, while he's laughing, like, it gets jammed into his upper palate, and he's like, Okay. Let do it for Alyssa. After the attack, her invisibility fades.
Okay.
She was visible.
I think she'll use her cunning action to like clap her hands and then do like a cartwheel and
good idea.
stand in front of him.
Okay, he's still.
And she kind of looks up at him like holding her arms out like, come on.
Like, hey, look at me.
Yeah.
Oh, what a badass.
All right, Taurus.
Alright.
Hey, Taurus, Tor you.
Alright.
What the fuck is Taurus gonna do?
How far is he?
You should jump off the pulpit and cut him with this.
Yeah, I think he's gonna do that. He's gonna fucking.
He's gonna do like a stage dive,
Clamber
run up,
onto
like, one
the
step, and then jump
pulpit.
back.
I don't think he could reach 20 feet.
Like how high like Taurus is probably like barely 4 feet tall
Yeah.
or something like that.
Jumping 5 times his human
Right.
height.
How high?
Pulpit's probably. Well, actually, let's figure this out. The pulpit's
Micah.
probably also 4 feet. And what's the rule?
But he has 5 strength mods, so he can jump
What
like
items is he
20.
at?
Right?
I thought it was you could jump a
do-
number of feet equal to your strength mod.
So
That was 5 or like 3 times. Or...
if he's it'd be 3 plus. What's his strength mod?
5.
5. So it would be 3 plus strength mod, 5, 8 plus 4 plus 4 would be 16. I would say
Plus
That
the
would-
length of the sword.
Yeah, but it's
plus the length of the sword. I would
It's
say with
not
a good.
4-foot long sword.
It's not. I would say with a good athletics check on his behalf, he might be able to get a swing if he jumped off the pulpit and.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then he's like, "Fuck yeah."
Okay.
He fucking clambers up. He's like, "Fuck this,"
Yeah.
and jumps at the beholder.
So he'd have to jump from directly beneath him, off of the pulpit.
Okay.
Here. That right here. Boom. So he can get there.
Yeah. All right. So yeah, we fucking leap. He
Oh my
pulls out. He
god.
pulls out his long sword.
Yep.
Um.
So he actually, as he gets underneath the beholder, you see the spark, the like the cold spark of the sword come back
No, he's like, "Ooh!"
as he's directly underneath it, not in the cone.
Probably already has a long sword out, so we'll attack with that. So
Okay. So make a athletics check.
cool.
Oh my god.
You're looking to beat 15.
Oh my god.
Big money. Big money.
Taurus.
9.
What the
Critical
fuck?
failure.
Oh no.
So not only does he
I'm
not.
having this really bad roll.
Yeah. So not only does he not reach it, but he falls down and onto the ground prone in front of Brina.
He's like, "Bitch!"
Who has
Yeah.
the javelin?
Brina does.
Oh, Brina.
Yeah.
Would Taurus like to do anything else besides fail?
Yeah, he says, "Fuck you."
Okay.
Oh, one eye, slanted eye.
Yeah. And Nagus.
I like
is
how
just
when Marley's not here, his character's just him.
Yeah. Why not?
Yeah.
All right, Brina.
I hate the
Okay,
Chinese.
first most important question. How long has it been since we jumped into the water? I believe it has not been a long time at all.
Probably like
That's
2
right.
hours
Hour.
tops.
Yeah. I mean, the spell lasts an hour.
Can
I
you
don't know, it's
be
24 hours.
Okay.
can you be so about an hour? My wings last an hour.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Your wings are gone.
My wings are gone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. In that case,
When did you use your wings?
like about 5 minutes before we went underwater,
Oh yeah, that's right.
when he was casting all the rituals and stuff.
Yeah, those are gonzo.
Okay. So I think I'm going to actually this is an easy move for me, I think. 1 second. I just have to look up this one spell. Oh. He's gonna have a hard time missing that. Okay, well, doesn't matter. There's not much whole lot this character can do from here.
You got the javelin.
Javelin doesn't work the way everybody thinks it does. I've been reading.
Wait,
So-
why? What did it do?
Because if I throw it at it, it doesn't get hit by a lightning bolt. It says excluding you and the target.
Right.
throw
So
it-
you'd have to throw it behind him. to get him
Yeah.
over the line. It's like
But
Hanzo's arrow. It has
will
to
you
connect
let
first?
Would you let me do that?
Sure.
Question.
You're gonna have to make an attack roll.
Okay.
So it would be a d20 plus your strength modifier, right?
Yeah.
Plus-
Because I'm not. Actually, let me check if I think because I'm not proficient in it, don't I have to do? Is it with disadvantage?
No, you just don't add your.
You just don't have
proficiency
your proficiency modifier. So it'd
Okay.
just be your strength and the d20.
It's a melee weapon, not a simple weapon. Okay.
Still in.
Okay, so I'm gonna roll a d20 minus this fucking thing.
Oh, minus never good to say.
D20.
Give it the minus it. Nice.
Okay, so d20 minus 2 to up straight behind the beholder.
Yeah. So
Minus
The point-
you throw it.
As I throw it, I say lightning javelin.
Yeah, you throw it, but you're just way not strong enough, and it flies beneath him, probably landing right here. And you see this arc of lightning crack through the pulpit, and it splits it in half. And one of the eye stalks kind of looks behind. He's like,
I'll take that too.
Okay,
You can have it because it's out of juice.
Yeah.
And
Stop with it.
and then I'm going to
What's
cast-
minus 2 from your strength?
cast sanctuary. Yes, I'm gonna cast sanctuary on Taurus.
Okay.
There's a bonus action.
"Gotcha."
And sanctuary is not going to do all that much against the beholder,
Nope.
but
Excellent.
it gives it something to work against.
Sure. Rickolas lightning.
All right. Well, I guess I'm gonna see that. That looks fucking
Yeah,
hilarious.
you saw a bolt of lightning just.
Yeah, I'm like,
crawl through the
no, he's killing everyone, and I
Yeah.
leap, and I do a cool magic foot leap.
Okay.
Oops, I grabbed Taurus. And I strike at him with a Nunchaku attack special.
Yep.
for
So he
me.
doesn't technically. You do hit, but technically you would not have sneak attack because he's not within 5 feet of any of your allies.
Okay. Fine. Okay. Well then,
20 feet
let me
in
do
the
this,
air.
and then let me
Yep.
roll this.
Very good.
So it's 8 damage.
Yep.
And then I will also do a kick.
Yeah.
I'm kicking it. Also.
Yeah, you're doing like a Dragon Ball Z thing in air, and you're like, yeah. With your
okay.
boots of springing and your 6.5 feet tallness.
How does this work again? 20 and
D20 plus your dex plus your proficiency.
Yeah. Oh, really?
I think.
Yeah.
14 will miss, unfortunately.
Oh no!
You're not used to your high flying kicking yet.
Acrobatics. Okay,
Yeah.
well I fucking don't feel good about that. All right, yeah.
So you crack the nunchucks against one of the eye stalks and it kind of bends, and you hear like cartilage breaking. It's like.
Okay, well that's all I got. Oh boy.
Okay, you return to the ground. Agush.
Please be nice.
Brina, please roll a d10.
Ooh boy.
Here we go.
Justified.
1.
Either that's really good or really bad.
Please make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Uh-oh!
Brainless.
Here we go.
The brain sucking ray.
Uh-oh.
Okay, you all see this pink ray fire from one of the beams, and Brina, it hits you, and you're like, I must serve Lord
dumb.
Nagush for the rest of my life.
Oh my god.
Wow, she's so strong!
You are charmed for 1 minute, and you can try to make a resave on at the end of your next turn.
Okay.
Wait, wouldn't you have advantage on that because of no one coming?
I don't know, didn't you?
That's
Thing?
absolutely
Or
correct.
advantage on
Is that only with spells that do charming?
I think it's just charm
it's a-
effects.
might be.
Very important because these are not spells.
You
I
have
think it
advantage
says
on
like.
saving throws against magic.
This is not magic.
All right.
It's not a spell, but is it magic?
It's an ability, the monster ability.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's an inherent ability that this beholder has. All right, so you're charmed until you can save against that. I would like Dove to make a D10 roll. So you see these are two major...
I rolled a 10.
A 10, you say? Please make a dexterity saving throw. I love running beholders. I barely have to do anything.
5.
5. All right. You see the thick black beam hit you square in the chest. You take 30 points of damage. Necrotic.
Unconscious.
Actually, no.
You're dead.
Yep.
So you hit 0 hit
Nice
points,
knowing you guys.
and the breath of your body just goes, and you fall down to the ground. You're dead.
No.
Oh
There's the
no!
dove.
And I would like let's have Olesa make a D10 roll. She's taunting him. 3 eye rays. 7.
You killed Dove!
No, the beholder killed Dove.
No, you did.
Have Olesa make a wisdom saving throw.
All right, wisdom, Alyssa. Okay. Saving throws are just the modifier. Do you add anything
Unless
else?
she has a proficiency for it, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay. 10. Have her make a dexterity saving throw, please.
God.
Oh no, don't kill 2 of our characters.
You guys are getting the bad D10 rolls here.
No, that was the D20 roll. I rolled
Oh.
a D10. I rolled a 7,
Oh, you got a 7, right.
and for the
Okay.
D20, I got a
She
10.
got a 10. All right, you see this faint greenish beam hit her in the back of the head, and she instantly falls to the ground snoring. She is asleep for 1 minute.
All right.
Unless someone tries to wake her.
Okay.
I'll wake her up. Oh, wait. I'm dead.
Yep.
I think Taurus should do it.
You can just see like the skin on Dove's body is already starting to peel back and tighten, like he's been dead for years.
No!
No. I refuse to believe that Dove is dead.
I'm dead. He disintegrated. me.
Bjorn,
Like, what do
he
you
did
want
not
from-
disintegrate you. He shot you with a death ray.
Oh, well, death ray. That's, yeah.
Yeah, which way is he facing? Like, which way is...
Oh, actually, that's important. So he turns towards Brina. And Brina, you feel all of your magic gear just like power down in his gaze. As he does that, 1 second. Get the right thing that I need here. Your bird
Brina's
comes
arms.
back.
Yay!
Ah,
Welcome back, bird.
What the fuck do you know?
I'm ecstatic as I see my bird.
Yeah.
I
Whoa,
whisper to
where's
Sylvan, I order them to fucking pack the shit out of this thing.
Okay, they'll be at the end of your turn.
Oh, okay.
They'll do their thing at the end of your turn. But what would you like to do?
I will.
Fucking kill him.
If I move to the left, would I be in the cone?
Where are you?
I'm right
Cool.
here.
Yes.
If I stand here, would I?
Oh, if you stood right there, no, you wouldn't.
Okay.
I can't believe you killed Dub.
What's
Really
that?
had a chance to do his Wand of Wonder.
He got a lot of damage with that one.
Can you like draw? Can you draw with a
Killed
cone?
his family and
What'd you say, Dylan?
Is the cone like this?
Yeah, it's basically
He
like
said the cone doesn't hit you.
yeah, the cone doesn't hit you.
Yeah, I know, but I'm gonna. Think.
The cone would be like here to like here, and then going off this way.
So could I shoot a lightning bolt without hitting Ricky and without it like disappearing?
If you shot it straight forward, you'd also hit your bird.
Yay. Fuck the bird.
They're at the same height.
What?
They're at the same height.
Kind of roughly. I'm gonna say that if you shoot it directly forward from you, it's gonna hit both of them.
Okay. That's yeah, fuck it.
No!
Sorry, bird.
Bye bye birdie. So DC 15 dex save.
Mhm.
Nagush will fail.
Yay! Fuck you, Nagoon!
I say this one's for Dub. And I'll roll the bird. D20.
That's a lot of damage. 36.
Good.
Oh no, the bird failed.
36 damage to Alberto.
Sorry, bird. He's dead.
Is that the end of him?
Whatever.
He was alive. He was not alive. He was alive.
Yeah.
He had a
He's in a
tragic
quantum
tale.
state of being alive.
Yeah, he's Schrodinger's giant vulture.
Yeah, but we all observed this, and he died.
So yeah, I keep that and I pop back into the room.
This arc of lightning goes right through Nagush's body. You can see all like the lightning climbing. You can see like blood boiling behind some of the the eye stalks in the main eye.
Good.
Seems like you took a lot of damage
What
there.
about the bird? The other bird?
And
Oh, the other
I,
bird- oh, the other bird like
the bird will attack. He'll move right here
Okay,
and attack. And he has
go for
advantage.
it.
If we grapple him, the other
So
boy can fight. Taurus.
Excuse me.
The Taurus is stuck.
okay, so
So-
1d plus. He has advantage because of pack tactics.
Does he?
Oh wait, does that count?
He's
Yeah.
not within 5 feet of any.
Okay, so no.
His best friend.
He attacks with a beak and then with a talon.
You'll miss both times.
Wait, can't he? Dylan thought you were gonna grapple, so boot.
No, that was a different thing.
Oh, okay.
So he'll miss. Nagush will bob and weave literally out of the way. Olessa. What would Olessa like to do?
Alyssa's gonna stand. Wait, Alyssa's asleep.
He's
Alessa's
asleep.
asleep, so she snores away,
Oh
and
lord.
she does nothing
Yeah.
unless someone tries to wake her up.
Okay.
All right.
Can I haunt her dreams
Sure.
as my action?
Yeah, so
Lessa,
Dove,
wake
as you-
up!
Everything goes black for you.
I'm
and
dead.
then-
It's fine.
Well, you do kind of feel yourself being pulled towards the astral plane slowly.
Yay. All right,
Can
so
I
a
make
ghost.
can I make a death saving throw with disadvantage?
No, you're just fucking dead.
Right, but can I make a death saving throw with disadvantage?
Sure, go
'Cause I'm
ahead.
gonna do
Why
it
not?
anyway.
Go for it.
It didn't give me disadvantage.
all right, so
Not enough to pull you back from the death that you have.
Really, with a natural 19, not enough.
Not enough.
All right, so Taurus runs over, fucking kicks her. Oh,
Kicks her awake. Okay.
yeah. Wake the fuck up! There's some fucking thing still here. And then he's
Burp
not
was
done.
in character.
He's not done because
Okay.
he fucking uses his second wind.
Okay.
Because that kick was so good. Unless that didn't take a whole action. I don't know.
I'd say it's a bonus action to kick her awake.
Alright, well then yeah, he fucking does a leap!
So unfortunately, when Brina threw the lightning bolt, she cracked the pulpit in half.
Oh, no.
Okay, well then I can't do anything, right?
He doesn't have a range.
Adam fucking
He's
throw
got
his
a-
sword.
He has hand axes.
Throw the sword.
Throw the
I
sword.
was looking. I don't see any unless he just does.
He always used to, but he just hasn't had to use them in a long time.
Well, he may have just not written them. So
Let's
I'm
say
gonna.
that he has a hand axe
Yeah, he's like, fuck! Fucking pulls out a hand axe.
out of his ass.
Yeah, and whips it at the fucking bug. The air bug.
The bug holder.
He whips it, you say?
He huzzes it. Yeah, sorry. He was in a big huzz.
So, the hand axe. Have him roll a 1d20 plus his strength plus his proficiency.
Was his
And
strength?
he's within range at 20 feet.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong person. His strength. Wait. His. My brain's like broken for a
Strength
second.
modifier.
Oh, okay, I was like, what?
No, he does not get to add 20.
Everyone's in.
I know, I was like,
Roll d20, add 20.
Yeah. Give you quite the percentage to hit. In fact, it would be 100%.
Would you fucking stop?
Oof, 10, no.
Alright, well,
But
Oh, wait, I
Actually,
bend luck.
flat.
Oh, wait, I'm dead.
No,
Actually,
you
I
are
probably
dead,
could have
man.
Tides of Chaos that saving throw, huh?
Yeah.
Shoulda, coulda, woulda.
You're only 19. You didn't know anything.
Too dumb.
Yeah.
Alright,
Too dumb to live.
You know what? I just am gonna fucking use it. I'm gonna do a second wind. It's like you're gonna die.
You know what?
I'm gonna second wind. I'm gonna throw Frostbrand at it.
Okay.
Unless I have another hand axe boot, I'm throwing a sword.
Well, let's have him throw a hand axe because you can't throw a long sword efficiently like a weapon.
Says
Oh,
you.
I know.
Wah!
You know,
Oh,
for
my
flavor,
lord.
Jesus Christ Almighty.
I
So
don't
for
know.
flavor,
If
let's
I
say
roll another, what's
he
gonna
did
happen?
try to throw the that would have hit. Let's say just for flavor, yeah, he does take Talon and he and it's-
Yeah. And he's like, "Cling!" No,
Yeah.
he threw the other one. He threw Frostbrand.
you know. And Taurus thinks to himself, maybe I should get a bow
Yeah.
if I live through this.
Yeah, I'm clearly not gonna live through this, but wouldn't it be great?
Wouldn't it be nice if I could touch somebody? All right, Brina, you stand inside the
Wisdom.
cone. This giant eye just bearing down on you. Ah! And you feel all of your equipment.
I imagine that's just
feels
like a
little
noise
heavier.
in the back of your brain. It's like,
Also, all I can think of is how much I love Nagoosh.
Oh yeah.
So I will be rolling a wisdom saving throw, correct?
Yes. Oh yeah, you're charmed. All right. So actually, what you're gonna do? He says
I thought you said I could roll a wisdom saving throw in the beginning of my turn.
at the end of your turn.
Oh.
So since you're in the cone, use your magic bag.
Will someone else roll for me? Like, I
Um,
can't seem to get some rolls going.
I can't be held responsible for your rolls. I just died.
Yeah,
He says,
You don't want me to
says
roll.
he says to throw an acid potion at Ricky,
I'd say no. I disagree.
and you step one towards him out of the ray, and you're like,
Okay.
yes, Lord Nagoosh, and you reach in and pull out a acid potion.
Okay, so Kyle, you have to make a dexterity throw.
Booge, is he charmed
That's
as per the
dexterity
condition?
So
Because that just says that he can't attack the charmer.
I got a 15.
It
I'm
doesn't
gonna say that
he can.
he's charmed in this way.
You fail.
Great.
Bash! Acid splashes across your skin, Ricky.
You take this much damage.
Oh, you never do that well with this.
Yeah, you
fucking
always
thing.
get ones.
I know.
He did get a 1. To be fair, he did roll a 1
He
still.
normally gets 2 ones and a 3.
Yeah,
Okay, well that's
Ugh.
fucking perfect.
such is
Can
the
I,
luck.
can I make a wisdom saving throw now?
Yes, now you can make a wisdom saving throw.
Yay. Oh baby.
Oh yeah, you snap out of it the
Oh,
minute that you
God.
that you hear Ricky yelling.
You hear acid eating away at his face.
Oh my God.
You're like, oh,
Ricky
I
was
know
wrong.
that sound.
And I'm like, get away from me!
I say, oh, okay, must have been charmed. Dylan killed this thing. Okay, great.
Okay.
See, where's my fucking javelin?
All right. Oh, I forgot to move this guy away from the dead man. Okay. Ricky is up.
Oh my god. So I'm going to leap,
Yep.
and he is in combat with
Yes.
a bird!
Yep.
And
Yes.
I'm gonna miss, but does anyone else want to roll this one? Can anyone?
I will, but I don't think you want me to.
I don't
No.
want your roll, but I haven't got over a 10 in since we started.
That means it's time for you.
Okay, what'd you get?
A 1.
Good.
Unfortunately, nope.
Can someone else roll? I can't. And my game wants me to get low roll.
Die. That's the game.
I'm now officially not rolling anymore. Sorry,
Okay.
dude.
So you went up, you did your nunchuck. You missed by a country mile. Would you like to do your kick as well?
Yeah, I'll kick. Can someone roll a d20 plus 7?
I'll do it. I'll do it for you,
Thank
Kyle.
you.
D20 plus, so that's 9,
What we missed?
15, 16.
Oh,
Just it's not enough.
yeah.
I can't even help you.
Sorry, man.
Nagush just the eye stalks kind of whap you out of the way.
This is so fun.
Lord Nagush. Okay. Have Taurus make a D10 roll.
Sure. I'm not really helping Taurus either, but 9.
Have him make a dexterity saving throw, please.
That's not good.
Hope he has more than 30 hit points.
Oh, 9.
You see a dark red beam come out and slam into him, and you can see his skin starts disintegrating away from him. He takes 25 points of force damage.
Horse damage?
Force damage. It's like horsepower.
Oh, okay.
Force damage.
20 what?
25 points of force damage.
Oh my god.
What's that put him at?
Oh my.
34.
34. Let's see.
Wouldn't think you made too strong of a monster for
Do the
it.
bird.
He actually probably would attack the bird. Have the bird roll a d10.
The
And the
bird.
last one's going to be Ricky. He will also roll a d10.
Unpleasant.
Indeed.
Oh no, goodbye, bird.
A 9. Have him roll a dex.
3.
Oh, okay.
Ooh, the bird within 20.
The bird flies out of the ray as a similar red ray. Flies past him and hits into the wall from on the far side, and you can see it bores this hole, and you can just see water now coming in through the hole where it hit.
Are you trying to kill us too? With water?
I mean, he missed and hit the wall. And Ricky, what'd you roll? 3. Can I have you make a wisdom saving throw?
You cannot. Will someone roll a wisdom roll for me? That is a
I can.
Oh yeah, have a Brandon do it.
No.
Just roll.
Okay.
I don't believe in luck.
Yeah.
I believe in that algorithm that is broken. I
So
believe
you-
in human error.
You see this dark forest green ray fire out, and it hits you in the head, and
Yeah,
you
that's-
realize the situation as you see Dove fall, and you're like, "Oh God, no!" And you start to get afraid, but then you shake it off, remembering your monk's training, and you center yourself.
I say we're fucked. I
Deep
say
breaths.
let's be honest.
All right,
Let's be fucking honest.
Bjorn.
Okay, if I put a moonbeam directly on top of him,
Mhm.
the cone wouldn't affect that, right?
Directly on top of him. The part that's directly on top of him would not be affected. This would be like a pie slice out.
This is a nightmare.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot to. Actually, he's going to turn towards Alessa and the bird disappears again.
Goodbye, bird.
And
Make it harder
Alessa,
for me to do damage.
yeah, and Alessa is, her stuff is gone.
The beholder is not wearing any metal, right?
It is not. It is naked.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, I do extra damage to dudes.
So I pop out, and I whisper a prayer to Saloon.
Salute Matata.
I forget. Does it do damage immediately or not?
It's entering or at the end of its turn, I believe. 4. What's that? Constitution. Yeah, I think it's at the end of its turn, or when it first time it enters. Could be wrong.
That's what I say.
Burn this monster to ash. So when you say that, Bjorn, you hear a silky female voice say it with you. Burn this monster to ash.
Whoa.
And you feel like a caress on your face.
Oh my god!
And you hear in your mind, return to me.
Finally. Where have you been?
And the voice is gone.
Oh no, come back.
Come back. All right. Is that all?
Yeah, that's it.
All right. Olessa.
All right. Alessa. Let me just check. Yeah, she's gonna just probably like move over here, and then she's just gonna take another shot with the crossbow.
Okay.
Whoops.
Woo! Natch 20.
Oh, mother!
Unfortunately, she doesn't get sneak attack.
But she does crit.
Yes.
She does
Okay.
get to hit him, though. Which is
So it just does damage twice? Or is
Damage
it
dice twice.
damage dice twice? Okay. So
For her, that would be like...
2d8 plus 4.
Okay.
nice.
Damn.
God
Right.
damn.
Do 11
It is-
damage to me, dude.
It is still enough to slam into one of the eye stalks, and it's just like kind of dripping with blood. And Nagush is like, enough of this garbage! Anything else from Alessa?
That's it.
Okay.
Alright, so Taurus can't do anything, I guess?
What happened to him?
He can't... I don't have any hand axes. If I have
Oh,
unlimited
right.
hand axes, I throw a hand axe!
So the other hand axes are like here on the ground.
Oh, fuck yeah. I'll walk to the hand axe. Pick
Okay.
him up. And I'm like, bitch! Wait, that doesn't attack. Do I get 2 attacks? With hand attack?
Yeah, you get 2 attacks.
Okay. So I didn't need to use second wind last time. That was a mistake. I thought I...
Well, I mean, if you
mean
want to get technical,
Action surge.
yeah, as far as like the
Yeah,
action
whatever.
economy is concerned, it takes an action to like draw a weapon.
It actually doesn't in 5th edition.
It can be lumped in with a move action, but it still
Yeah.
takes a move action to do.
Yeah, so he did his move action to move over there and snatch up the weapons off the ground.
But the point is that he couldn't do that, throw it, and then also draw another weapon and then also attack with
I'm gonna say he can.
it. Okay.
Yeah. Maybe Brandon wants us all to die, but...
Oh, sorry.
with
you
me
got,
to the
hang
realm
on,
of death.
time out. I want to push back on this. I've asked you guys in the past, like, when there's a rule that's wrong, should I say something? And you guys all say, no, you should correct it. And I do, and then when I do, everybody's like, oh, Brandon's a fucking asshole. Like, sorry,
No,
I'll just
say-
shut up and not say anything when the rules are wrong and let you guys play D&D wrong forever.
Well, I say
Okay.
the DM's always right.
The DM is always right. All I'm saying is this is the way the rules work. And Booj then says, okay, that's fine. This is the way the rules work in my game. And you're making fun of me for doing what you guys have asked me to do in the past.
Okay, let's settle this after the game. Taurus, throw your
Yeah,
your
it's axe throwing, baby. Here we go. We need some dice. Let's get some fucking rolls that aren't, shit. Too bad. Too bad.
Yay.
Oh my god, a roll that hit.
Fuck yeah.
Yes. So roll a 1d6 plus strength modifier.
Plus... Fucking camera's right in the way. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby!
Woo!
I got another!
So one of the axes flies through. I'd like you to roll a 1d10 because it's going to cut off one of his stalks.
Yes.
Ooh! Uh-oh.
Please be
I
the.
don't like this.
He has 10 stocks, is that what it is?
Yep.
Yeah.
Ooh.
2.
Oh, I thought I was getting shot with that. I was like, unpleasant.
So the hand axe, and it cuts off one of the stalks, and you just see this gout of black blood coming off.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh, you're like that! And fucking throws the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
For a really great attack of...
Yeah.
All right.
And that is the glyph.
This one's just gonna sink into his flesh, not hit one of the.
Oh, well. Can't win them all.
Can't win them all.
It can't all be.
9. Very good. Yeah, that one sinks in like near his giant eye, and it's bleeding down. He's looking pretty rough.
Good.
But so is Duff.
I hope it-
Yes. So
Oh,
is
no, I'm
everybody.
dead. I'm like already dead.
You're looking pretty skeleton.
What does Dub's corpse look like?
It looks like it's aging rapidly. Like it's been.
Like,
It looks like
looking
he's
an
been
older
dead.
man?
Yeah, he looks like. Well, no, like it looks like he's been dead for years.
It
Do I
looks
look like a
the guy
re-dead
that
from Legend of Zelda?
the last
A
one.
little
No,
bit.
you know what I look like? I look like one of the Draugr from Skyrim.
Oh boy.
Yes, yeah. Your skin's like pulled tight against
Yeah.
your
Oh my
flesh.
god.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
He's just a boy.
Taurus, would your Taurus like to do?
Just bought a boy.
Taurus just went. It's.
Oh right, sorry. Yeah, Brina.
It's my turn.
It's a me turn.
Yay, Brina.
It's me, Brina.
It's Sabrina.
Okay.
Wait.
Let me just check my
How does your heal work? It's a bonus action or it's like an action?
Me?
You talking to me?
Yeah.
It's an action, and it actually takes an action to drink. But I think we agreed I can suck it down someone's throat with a bonus action. So like
Yes.
I can heal and I can heal.
No, you can use an action to feed it to someone else.
I don't know the flat damage of the Mega Death Ray, but it won't instant kill me or Taurus right now. So that's just if it all flat does 30, I'm just metagaming with you. So
It rolls.
it rolls perfect. Perfect. Unpleasant though.
I'll say this: for the damage raise, I've been rolling very low.
Oh god.
I have a dice roller. I'm not rolling physical dice because it's too many dice to roll. I have a dice roller on my phone that I've been using.
Okay.
Okay,
wow.
I'm going to use fucking I'm just gonna use a acid bath.
Okay.
So alchemical acid, DC 16 versus this damage.
There. That's more of a Peter damage when it comes to acid.
It breaks across his back, and I'd like you to roll a d10 because you burn out one of the eye stalks.
It's fucking sick.
Tries to catch it with an eye.
6.
Fuck 10 die stock 6.
The one you burn out is like the milky white looking eye one that hit Taurus earlier.
Get that bad one out of here.
All right. Anything else, Brina?
That's gonna do it. I'm gonna say, fucking look over here, Buster.
I'm like, ah! So I walk away from him,
Okay.
Okay.
and I nunchaku leap into the air
Waha.
with a striking attack of a regular nunchaku strike, which does
Almost near the roof of the building.
surprisingly
Ricky can jump almost to the roof of this
yes.
dwarven temple.
16.
16 is not enough. You need 17. I'm sorry, Ricky.
Oh my god.
Usually when Ricky's not hitting that, like it's like a oh we lost the game now.
Yeah,
We're rolling the characters, everybody.
Oh, and here comes the blood hag through the door. Honey, I picked up groceries.
Okay, so I'm going to punch and kick because I'm
All right.
an idiot. And this is too.
Jesus, man.
Yeah.
Try some real dice, maybe.
Well, you made a big, strong monster. That's your fucking helpful.
Hey,
You
I
hit
lowered the armor
alright.
class to what it.
I have a dice. I'm gonna
you
roll
hit
it. I'm
AC
just gonna do a
16
roll.
all the time.
Oh my god, I just got a 19! Alright.
Nice. Yeah.
Blurry. You can't like read that.
Kyle, you hit AC 16 all the time.
So you
Yeah.
have a +8,
Yeah.
right? Yeah, +8. So
For what?
for your modifier for your nunchucks. Yeah.
Yeah, that would have been an 18. piece of shit. Fucking computer.
Yeah, you have like a 70% chance to hit.
Yeah. I know.
That's relatively all right in
I've
XCOM
hit
terms.
once.
Yeah, you gotta think about it like XCOM.
Roll, so that's like a 90%
Yeah.
chance of not doing that.
Yeah. All right, Lord Nagush
So first thing, Constitution save
for
for the moonbeam.
right the moonbeam.
Yes, please.
The beam of the moon.
He will fail that, I believe.
Yay!
With a
Huzzah!
Huzzah! Burn! Ooh, ashes. It's not rolling.
Yes.
Am I lagging?
Excellent.
Hello?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hey.
Oh,
Well, the roll's not coming through.
Okay,
Yeah,
I'll
sometimes it
roll
takes some time. The last click I did took like a second, like 10 seconds for it to come out.
6, 8. Damn it.
Okay. Yeah, he burns with this light, and you can see some like pieces of his flesh are just hitting the floor now, and he retreats
Oh god, no.
through the door, and he's like, "Enough of this!" And he looks at you, Bjorn, and says, "Oh, hello."
He's like,
No.
I got for Nagush.
So he's going to let's see.
Hold on, I gotta. It was right here, right? Moonbeam?
No, it was right on top of the rectangle, the altar.
Yeah,
Right here.
Altair.
No. Keep going.
he floats past
Keep going,
all of
very
you
slow.
above your heads, and he guides his cone directly in front of you, Brina. Let's see. The bird would still be affected.
Bird's gone. I dropped concentration.
Oh, right. Very good to know. And I would like Bjorn to roll d10. I would like Brina to roll a d10. And let's say Taurus.
Yay, Taurus.
Oh, I got. Does that mean nothing happens?
You got what?
That's
You got a
6.
6.
Reroll.
Oh.
Ah, well, get a 10, please.
Thanks.
You cannot be
2.
telekinesis.
That one's
Again.
also removed.
That one's also out.
So we have to keep rolling. till we
Roll
get
until you
10?
get something that isn't a 6 or a 2.
That's unpleasant. I thought we got to like win it.
4.
4! There we go.
Oh well.
Alright, so Bjorn, make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Hardly seems worth removing them so you get 10.
Well, you can get rid of the nasty one, like disintegration and death.
17.
17, you make the save. You feel this sluggish blue ray that I believe tried to hit Dove before.
Who's that?
And
Oh, right,
you,
the dead
you
guy,
move out of
yeah.
the sand, the dead kid.
Okay.
Brina, what'd you get?
I rolled they rolled so many times. An 8.
Because we kept getting the
I know.
ones.
Make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Nice. Very nice.
All right, you see this stone gray ray fire out from the eye stalk, hitting you in the legs, and you can hold on, just to make sure I know what's going on.
Am I stoned for like the next 10,000 years or something like that?
The bottom of your legs start to turn to stone.
Great!
It is slowly crawling up your legs. So we'll see what happens when we get to your turn.
Alright. I think I'm dead.
All right. And who was last?
Taurus
Taurus.
also got an 8.
An 8, so dexterity
Yeah,
saving
we
throw.
got a 2 and a 6. But
A 2 and a
he gets
6.
2 more. Yeah.
Okay, so the stony ray also fires at him, and the rock starts creeping up his legs.
You got an 8 on a con save?
No, I didn't roll for it.
Oh, sorry, make a dexterity saving.
Dex. Oh, fuck Dex.
Yeah.
Nice and bad.
Yeah, that happens. Stone starts creeping up his legs. And he looks to Bjorn. He says,
Looks like you'll be staying with me for a little longer.
and it's your turn, Bjorn.
On Dylan's turn, he stays with him for a little while longer.
Okay. He like close the doors or?
He hasn't yet.
Oh.
Foreshadowing.
I use my bonus action to move the beam slightly behind him.
Okay.
And then I won't get opportunity attacked, right? Is he still floating?
Yeah, he's floating far enough away from you.
Okay, so
Well, what are you trying to do? You can't move through the wall.
yeah. I want to move here, and then I'll cast poison spray.
Okay.
So con save
Okay. To beat what?
15. My cantrips aren't working for some
He
reason.
will fail. Just tell me what it does.
2d12 poison. 13.
13, you say.
Oh, fuck damage.
Bjorn, how would you like to kill Lord Nagush?
No! Wait, Douglas, how would you like to kill young Dove?
I'm going to. So he falls to the ground, like poisoned and spluttering. I take my staff and I just beat him to a pulp.
But then he pops like a balloon and goes.
You keep smashing him in the face, just angrily, like.
And then at the end, I impale him with my quarterstaff
All
right through.
goes right through the eye, and it's just an explosion of black Icarus blood flies out at you, and he deflates like a balloon.
Does it make a funny noise?
No, it's a disgusting noise. It's like a cacodemon when you kill them.
Okay.
And
Okay.
he slumps back into the throne which he had taken, now a bloody, dead beholder mess. And I gotta go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back.
No! Dove died!
Yep, you totally.
I think the stone people might be stone forever.
Yeah, we're gonna get to that.
I think I'm dead.
Oh,
You're
my
not dead.
God.
Not yet. You will be.
I think you have the only like.
You have to make another con save, and if you fail, then you return to stone.
Spoiler alert, Dylan.
Forever?
Not everyone has read the monster manual, Dylan.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
I'm
haven't.
sorry, Borden.
Hey, don't apologize to me.
Lord.
I've read the monster manual.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't. I'm so scared.
Oh, I'm
Um,
sorry, Ricky. I couldn't hear you from all the way over here in the astral plane where my
Where are you
dead
going,
character
Are you going to Arborea?
Me?
Yeah,
Am I going to where?
Arborea.
Why would I go to Arborea?
Because that's what your alignment is, right?
What is Arborea?
It's one of the planes, outer planes.
Oh, I don't know anything about planes.
Okay, so
We haven't read the
is,
plane
is
manual?
Pete around?
I'm here.
Okay, I'd like you to roll another.
Wait, we have to get Marley on his game if he has to roll a game ending.
Is there
Rena,
any?
what'd you say?
Is there any way I can like help her?
What would you like to do?
Inspire me or whatever.
I
Like,
help you.
I will heal her, I guess.
Can you do guidance?
That's not for saving throws. That's only for checks.
I run over and hold her hand.
Yeah.
You can see the stone just.
Oh
Her
no.
body.
I caress her hair and tell her it's gonna be okay.
I was like, fuck you guys, make me stop turning to stone.
Not much. It'll be over soon.
Shut the fuck up! Just don't say anything.
I'm like,
Brina, please make a dexterity saving throw.
Dexterity?
What'd you get?
Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Try to dodge out of the rest of your body, turning to stone.
As you're saying, shut the fuck up, it covers your throat, into your mouth, and over your head, and you see the angry face of Brina, now a statue.
oh no!
God.
And Taurus, can he make a dexterity saving throw, please?
No, he can't. I'm
He's gonna have
really
to.
not gonna roll for.
Someone
This
roll
is
for him.
Not, you're gonna do it. Yeah, I'm not gonna do it.
Someone's
doing
gotta
it.
roll for. I'll roll for him.
Yeah,
All right, what's he got for a plus to dex?
a -1.
Oh wow, that's a bummer.
I'm not rolling.
Fucking Christ.
He also he says fucking China.
So it's just me and Ricky's alive.
Ricky
Yeah.
and Alessa.
And Alessa.
Oh my
And
god.
two statues and a dead
Right.
child. And a dead
Okay,
beholder.
can
I'm
I?
not a child. I'm a teen. I'm a young adult.
You don't have any say in the matter anymore.
Well, we don't have a party anymore. Wrap it up, guys. Roll the credits. Here we go.
Can I go over to the hole in the wall and try to cast mending on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's easy enough to do. Like a spider, making a web. Covers it up.
Cool. Can I try to inspect Brina and Taurus and see if there's anything that can help?
Sure. Make a. You don't really have to make a roll. You know that. What kind of restoration spells do you have?
Just lesser.
You think that with a lesser restoration and a good medicine check, it might be enough.
Okay. I have one spell slot left. And
Well, we got water breathing, so don't fucking worry about it. Yeah, we
I have
got.
lesser restoration prepared.
Great. Well, let's hang until you do.
So I suggest we take a long rest.
Yeah, I fucking cry next
I-
to. No, actually, I wrap. What do I have? I guess I don't have anything.
Also, interestingly, Bjorn,
Mhm.
now that you're looking at some of these statues of Morden, you realize that they're not statues of Morden. They're probably former acts of Mirabar guards that befell perhaps the same fate.
Maybe I'll have to save them too.
All right, so yeah, I guess I don't fucking put my bedroll over Bjorn.
I go over to Dub and I say in Elvish.
I thought I meant Dove, not Bjorn. Dove.
What do you say?
I beseech the gods to receive Dub with mercy.
Okay.
Yeah, I do a little. I don't know.
Dove was not a faithful man.
I
That
know.
was not a faithful man.
He is team.
Yeah, I put a fucking gold next to him, and I'm like, I don't know, man.
I do the closing thing from the movie.
Yeah, you close his eyes, perhaps put his hands kind of over his chest. What would you like to do with his stuff?
I pick up his wand.
The true sign of an adventuring.
Oh,
My friend's
yeah.
dead. Time to take his magic item.
No, so I
Well, technically, we weren't friends, really.
No, you
We've
weren't
only known
really.
each other a couple
I'm not
weeks.
touching that with a 10
Yeah,
foot.
but I like people. Oh, you're not a person, are you?
No, he's a half elf.
Oh yeah, I fucking pick it
I
up.
look at the thief. You guys can take care of that.
Yeah. I leave his bag. I don't go through his bag. I don't want to fucking get through a dead body burnt bag.
Mm-hmm.
I pick up the wand in his hand, and I'm like, maybe I'll cure the stone people with this. I walk over, and I tap it on the stone.
You want to use the Wand of Wonder on?
No,
them?
I don't know.
No.
You can if you want.
No, I don't know what it does. I have no idea.
It does a lot of fun things. Let's actually see if Restoration's even on there.
It's not.
It's not? Okay.
Also, it can only be used by a spellcaster. Also, it requires attunement. So there are 3 reasons that he can't
There
use
you
it.
go.
All right, I shoot it at the.
No,
thing.
you
I say,
can't.
Heal with gems and not an explosion.
So you see
Oh,
this
yeah.
thing. It's almost like a mobile. It has like all these like different colored arms that kind of just do 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 do, and it just kind of phases out because you're not using it correctly.
And I'm like, Dove would have wanted it this way, and I stick it in my back pocket. We sticking it like an old slingshot.
From the astral plane, I shout at the top of my lungs, I wouldn't have wanted it that way!
I'm like, I can feel him now.
Whoa, his corpse moved. He's alive.
You hear your voice echo out into an infinite darkness.
This is
Small
so
silver
good.
thread attached to your chest, floating off into infinity.
All right, yeah, I fucking I cry and I demand Bjorn fix them. I say fix
Okay,
them.
so I ask Alessa to keep watch. I will my trance, and then I'll keep watch.
No.
The other 4 hours.
Yeah, I stay up all night. No, I'll keep watch all night. You sleep the whole night.
Okay.
Okay, so you guys want to chill out in the chapel?
Yeah.
Okay. So first watch, the stillness of this room is stifling. everything's dead. Everything's turned to stone. So it's not. It's very quiet.
And I'm just leaning on Taurus and talking to Taurus all night.
Yeah, and he just has like this, like angry face. Like
Yeah,
frozen
he's
in
kind of like
time.
pointing where I used to be when he was
Yeah.
like, "Fucking heal me!"
Immortally caught in the middle of the word Chinese, and
Imagine it's as he's doing the and there's like a moat of spit coming off his lip. He's just like,
froze coming out.
And I'm like, there you go. But like took a bit of his lip. I'm like, ooh, okay, well.
So you rest. You spend the time resting here, and you do not encounter any disturbances. Do you keep an eye on that dead beholder through the door pretty keenly?
Yes, definitely.
So you have rested your 8 hours. What would you like to do?
All right, yeah, I kick him up. I fucking have a sense of the time, and I wake up, heal Brina so she can heal Taurus.
I wake up. I'm gonna cast Enhanceability on myself.
Okay.
To give advantage on Wisdom,
Checks.
and then I will try to heal Brina and Taurus.
All right. So you expend a lesser restoration for which one?
For both of them.
You can only do one at a time.
Okay, Brina first.
Okay. So you lay your hands on
Potential,
Brina.
not erase.
You know that this spell is not as powerful enough to just kind of cure her of everything, but you think that if you can hit the right spot, it might take hold. So I'd like you to make a medicine check.
Can I hype him up? Can I be like, I don't know anything. Oh,
Not necessary.
Unnecessary.
You find the exact spot where the curse, the petrification curse, took hold right around her ankle, and you just like grab onto it real tight and focus the entire spell there. And it takes
stone out of it.
the it starts moving slowly from her legs, starts moving like disappearing upwards, but it's going to take like a couple hours for it to fully pass through.
Okay. So that will go by itself.
Is he like pretty much like indisposed, or can he now try another person?
He can if he has another spell slot to cast,
Okay.
he can cast.
I wasn't sure if like they were holding her for a couple hours.
Or yeah, I'll do it.
Yeah, well, I'm like, keep it up, keep up the good work. I'm gonna fucking do I have a move? I have nothing. I gotta put a fucking.
Why don't you investigate around the rooms?
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah.
That's
You know
another
what,
thing.
I'm gonna walk up. Do I have anything to bar a door? Not really. I grab Talon and I go up and I bar this top door.
Yes, good idea.
Yeah.
Maybe you would also want to try to find the lightning javelin.
Yeah.
The lightning
You-
javelin's not too hard to find.
You completely cut out Kyle.
I fuck around in this room. Like kicking shit over. I'm just
Yeah.
like.
The javelin's not hard to find, seeing as you saw the path it took, the mist path, and it's easy enough to find your hatchets.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, cool. 2 hatchets.
Bjorn, would you like to go for round 2 with Taurus?
Yeah.
All right.
Hit him
Make
up.
a medicine check.
25.
You're on fire. You also find the exact spot, and the same thing occurs to you.
He's like,
God,
It's
you're
gonna
an
take a while.
MVP.
It's gonna take a while.
So I want to also
like
go
you.
to one of the statues that I think is a guard and try it on him.
Okay, you got another spell slot?
Yeah.
More like MVD, most valuable druid.
whoa.
17.
So you place your hand. You're like, oh, I'm on a roll with this shit, and you put your hand like on its chest, and you misplaced where this spell should be cast, and a crack appears,
Oh no.
and it breaks.
Oh, God.
You feel that if you hadn't been so precise with your friends, something similar might.
Wow.
Well, good thing it was a random guard then.
Just you should have practiced on.
Good thing I murdered him and not someone that has a mind.
Someone I didn't really care for. I'm like Bjorn, save your fucking spells. I want you to keep watch on that water hole. If there's a way you can block that for the next couple hours, be my fucking guest.
All right, I do that.
So I'll say that it's going to take about 2 hours for the petrification to fully pass.
Okay.
So would you guys like to just hang out and guard the doors?
I'm chilling. Is there stuff in this room that I can look at?
In that room?
Yeah, I got time.
There's 2 more statues, and there's bas reliefs all around the wall of Morden and depictions of Mirabar and shit like that. And then there's just this still oozing dead beholder in the giant forge.
I give it a big fucking kick.
That's annoying to me. All right, so let's see. Okay. You don't hear any disturbances throughout the 2 hours that you're waiting. And Brina, finally, you feel the stone. You've been able, since it's been passing, you've been able to feel the rest of your body, but you still can't move your head or talk or anything. And it finally moves past your vocal cords in your mouth, but you still can't see. So you can talk now for 20 minutes before it comes up over your eyes.
Yeah.
Hi.
Say, did I become rock?
No, I saved you.
Well, Jesus fucking Christ. Thank you.
Am I in
I
rock
give her
hell?
a big hug and I kiss her on the lips. I give her a big fucking Ricky kiss on the lips.
I fucking, reel away and, fall down the stairs. I'm
And
like,
now
get the
I go
fuck
for
out
a
of me!
big- I give a big, huge kiss to Taurus.
Yeah.
A fucking... And he starts kissing and then he starts holding me.
And this becomes a slash fic real fast.
Now we're both kissing. Ow! now I'm going lower.
Uh-huh.
No, we're fine. Sorry, I just broke something.
It sounded loud.
It was.
Okay.
It felt loud.
So both of you are now out of your stone petrification.
Oh my god.
You can see Olessa knelt by Dove's body, and she seems to be in a bit of a prayer as well.
So
Do I know what language is she speaking?
She's not
Oh.
speaking
She's
any
not.
language.
She's mute, Dylan. She's not speaking a
Ooh.
language.
Um,
She's
I
speaking
help-
sign
I
language.
help
She's
him.
speaking ASL. That's what she's.
I helped Dylan figure it out. I hope.
I will help.
So what would you guys like to do?
I guess I say a prayer to him. I let them know.
Let them know about what?
Dove, that he died. Oh, he's over here. And Taurus fucking. You tell Taurus to fucking fold some fucking things on him. I guess I don't know.
Some
Fold
flags.
some. Yeah.
You do know that he lived in Phandalin until he was born in Phandalin. His parents still live there.
I'm like, can we get him out of here?
Say, we can get him out of here after we finish what we came to do.
Oh, yeah.
Inform his parents.
I feel like if there's one thing he wanted, it was to finish this job.
If there's one thing we can do for him, it's finish this in one day. And by that I mean one
The
session.
impatient man.
No, not impatient. Just not seeing the frivolity of bringing a bunch of ore up to the
Of
surface.
living.
We're literally here to save the world, and they're like, let's get a bunch of ore.
You never know. You never know could help. Alright, yeah, well, I guess in that manner, I show Taurus where I fucking put his knife and he's like,
Mhm.
fucking undoes it.
Do you want to open up this door?
No, he just he takes the sword out of the lock. I guess we wait for everyone.
I'm gonna sit by Dove's body for a little bit and check and see if I know of any way of bringing back a dead person.
Okay.
I've never seen
got any
anybody.
wish spells.
I've never seen anybody
Oh, yeah,
die
we got
in front of me before.
You do know that there are, or were, clerics in the world capable of revivifying people of
Say maybe
restoring
there's a
people.
cleric in Mirabar that can help.
A couple things. One, it seems like his body has aged pretty far, so it would take some pretty advanced restoration magic to bring him back.
Yay.
Two, a lot of the types of clerics that would revive people are
Alright.
insane or in Helmsburg
Yay.
right now.
Oh yeah.
Morden,
Unpleasant.
there may be clerics of Morden that can do that. Problem is that you cannot pray or be in a temple, an official temple of Morden, not like one that's taken over by a beholder, but an official temple of Morden you can't enter unless you're a citizen of Mirabar.
Ah,
None of
Booch,
your dwarves.
can we get a fucking like half-ass job? Get a necromancer.
Necromancy is another option. You can raise
get a
him from the
druid.
dead.
Yeah, well that's the thing.
You can get some druids, and he can be reincarnated as a squirrel or something.
That'd be the best. Let's do that.
Those are the options. So that's on. And now you are kind of face to face of one of the biggest problems with the God's Bane is that it's knocking out a lot of the ability for revivification, restoration, and such because them clerics can't do their work.
Good thing there's me.
If only we had an Iswal.
If only.
Okay, and I'm going to search his body for anything that, in case I can't get him out of here, anything that his family might want, anything that.
Do you have anything of sentimentality on you?
If not, I'm just gonna like rip off like the collar of your robe or something like that.
I was a big fan of cartography, so I have a couple of scroll tubes that I've been like scribbling maps in as we've been moving around. One of those probably has my name on it or something. There's Viala.
Okay.
It has his real name, which you were like, oh, forgot that he has a full name.
Yeah, we're like, who's he steal this from?
Yeah.
And then, so yeah, I put that into my bag.
Okay.
I say, "Where's his wand?"
I'm like, ah, oh yeah, no, and I turn around and I wiggle.
Turn around and
you broke up.
I waggle my butt, and there's a big wand sticking out like a cartoonish slingshot out of my butt.
Okay, nice. Well, that's insanely valuable, and also it can only be used by magic users. I don't want to use it because it's a pile of junk, in my opinion. I don't want to fucking kill myself or everybody around me.
I'm like, well, do you think Dove would have wanted us to cast it on?
No, I don't.
One last time.
It has no restoration magic in it, unfortunately.
Do you want that to happen to
You
you?
make his corpse get bigger though. It'd be funny.
You could cover it in butterflies. You put some grass on it. You could hit him with 35 jewels.
His ears can start smoking.
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you want?
I say,
Okay,
please don't lose that. Again, at the very least, it's incredibly valuable. We can use that to get something else if we want to.
I'm like, well, as long as I know deep down in my heart that Dove would have wanted me to have it.
Yeah, he wants a spellcaster to have it, actually.
I think you wanted, me. Okay, well, let's talk about it later. I was sticking it back into my
And
pocket.
as I'm saying that, I'm walking towards the beholder, and I sort of just like get down on my knees, and I just start fucking staring at it, this bloody mess.
Yeah, the eye is like drooped over, and well, actually, no, it's kind of just completely destroyed because Bjorn kind of stabbed it.
I say, does anybody know anything about beholders? He's made a fucking ruby.
Dove knows a lot about beholders.
I was like, Dove did. Let's go. Oh.
Dove's dead. Anybody else?
Time to take out his brain.
Yeah.
And he's like, is a beholder eyes? Can we salvage that? Anybody?
So I think you all rolled last time.
Yeah.
I believe Ricky actually got a pretty decent roll.
I did. Yeah, I got like a.
You don't think that they're inherently made of like they don't have like diamonds for blood or anything like that. Like you can see the it's just flesh and blood. It's a creature, you know. You're looking at it all mangled up right now, and it's it's no different than any other dead creature.
But it's not like a expensive hide or something.
Right. They're actually. I really wish Streetwise was still a thing. Ricky, make a history check.
History.
What would be kind of a Streetwise
Wisdom.
like roll? It'd be a
Yeah,
wisdom.
I mean, that's what I was thinking. Street smarts versus book smarts.
Right. Make a wisdom. Make a history check modified by your wisdom modifier.
My huge brain doesn't know anything about the valuable beholder.
So
You can do that
too. This is +3. 13.
10. You know that there are markets for monster parts in the world. Beholder parts, no idea.
Yeah. I'm like, well, I mean,
Like people want like
got a
dragon
lot
scales.
of teeth. You could take a teeth.
Yeah.
Take
You
a
know that
teeth.
you've heard of people that are like looking for dragon scales and
Yeah.
And I used my herbalism.
Did you say wisdom?
Yeah, and make a history check modified by your wisdom modifier.
Okay.
Wisdom. This is the first time I'm using that. It's like what it's meant to be like.
Yeah, that's kind of cool. You should do
Yeah.
that. That's fun.
Because that's why, like, if you ever watch people DM that are actually working for Wizards of the Coast, they're like, make an intelligence perception check. They never just say making a perception check. 14. Yeah, you know that in certain markets, underground, weird markets, there is people that collect beholder eye stalks.
Okay.
You don't know of what intrinsic value they have, or like if they can be used for anything, but you do know, you've heard of people looking for exotic things off a beholder, their eye stalk.
I'm yanking a tooth out of its mouth.
I'm gonna take.
Make a strength check.
I'm gonna.
Sorry, Pete. What were you saying?
I'm gonna take my. I'm gonna ask fucking Taurus if he can help me cut off each eye stalk, and I'm going to put them into my bag.
Okay. Easy enough to do. Now that they're
Not.
they're almost like
around.
they're like dicks. They need blood flowing through them to stay rigid, but once they're not, they're all floppy.
Okay.
I just made that up, and it's really.
It's really fucking disgusting.
But it also
I
kind of
love
makes
it.
sense, right?
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
it.
So yeah, you pull them out, and
But then I imagine that they kind of like they don't have like
they don't turn around and shit.
You
like it's
you
more
you
like
broke up
less
again.
control. It's not like a giraffe head. It's more like a worm.
Right.
It's just kinda
Right.
like-
Yeah. Gross. So yeah, you go through with the sword and just slice them all off, no problem. 14 strength. Yeah, you pry at one of the teeth and you like put your foot up against its mouth and you and eventually snap off one of the big teeth that are in the front of its
And I'm
mouth.
like, oh yeah, these
And it's
go
just-
for
it's-
big. I'm sure.
It's gross. It's all yellowed out and covered in blood, and pretty sharp. So you best be careful with it, not pierce something on your person.
Okay, well that's scary. Maybe I won't take it. Alright.
One of the gotcha moments that I never got to pull with Iswald because he took that one of those red gems and had it in his pocket for a really long time. And I always,
know.
at some point when you like fell down or
Yeah.
hit something hard, I was always gonna be like, roll 3d10 because it just blew up in your pocket. I never got to do that.
I know,
Anyways.
I think we've always wanted to carry them. Can we just
Yeah.
blow up? Are you gonna blow us up?
Are you gonna blow us up? All right. So you got the tooth, you got the eye stalks. You're also
Yeah, I
pretty
guess you
sure that
can
these
do-
eye stalks are gonna like at a certain point they're gonna go rotten. It's just like any other meat. So just so you know.
Well, fortunately, they're in limbo in like another plane or something like that in my bag.
Oh right. Yeah. I think they still go bad eventually, but
Yeah.
I'm sure
But
they
they're
do.
in a rag or some.
It is like vacuum sealed though.
Yeah.
it is. So they're
Well,
fine
here,
for now.
in some cloth. Frost brand cools that cloth
Oh,
down.
yeah.
and Wrap the eye stalks in it.
Yeah, you use Frost Brand as a cooler pack, sure.
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
Press it against it. Let them get a little cool. And drop them into the ether.
All right, let's say we spend a long time doing that. Let's get
Yeah,
the
like-
fucking papers.
Just
Yeah. And I'm like,
Alright.
he would have wanted it this way.
so there's a
Dove has like stopped watching them in the astral plane. He's like
Yeah.
off, like
Found another
looking
group.
for like what
Remember?
arm of hell he's gonna live in.
Yeah, so you see, as you're floating around, you just see color pools out in the distance.
That's
that
fine.
all
I
have,
go
like, these different-
hang out and look at them and touch
Okay.
everything.
How are they?
I don't know. I'm
We'll
dead.
figure it out later, but it depends on
Yeah.
which color pool you're going. Depends on which plane you're going to.
Oh no!
So yes, you see another set of double doors, all etched with dwarven runes.
What color are the double doors? Oh, that I thought you meant me.
No, white.
There are no doors.
All right. Well, here's the thing. I'm gonna put on my hood and I'm gonna fucking.
So you cannot cast that until next. Oh right, you took a long rest.
Yeah. Took a long rest.
So yeah, you put
So
on
I'm
the
gonna
hood and
put this on, and I fucking halt Orisa from coming, and I fucking walk in, and I give like a nod before I go invisible. I'm
Yep.
just like, okay, sorry about
She'll-
all this.
she'll acquiesce to your request. You want to open the door?
Hmm.
Okay. You want to do so sneakily?
Yes.
Roll stealth with advantage.
Roll sneakily.
Oh my god.
25, very good.
Oh, I almost got a
You
5
open
and
it.
6.
Pretty much silently, and then you can see that it lends into this hallway, peels off to the left and right. Then there's a small door straight ahead.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna walk on up.
Okay. and you can see like.
What the fuck?
God, there's more of this. Ugh.
Okay, so I walk up to this door.
8 more beholders come out.
Are we dealing with like what kind of doors are these?
So this is it's the hallway is like this white stone, kind of tarnished with a little bit of algae, a little bit of like mud, and also just like there's places where it's completely burnt out. You're guessing through disintegration rays, so there's just scarred. It looks like it was once a beautiful temple with like alabaster white stone, but it's been time and beholdered up pretty bad.
Yeah, it's been beheld.
It's been
He hung up Becky Bernard off
Door
to it.
with a key lock or something I can look through, or
does not seem to be locked, but there is nothing to look through. It's flush with the floor. It looks like
I'm
it's
gonna
just
push my ear against it. Did I hear anything in that?
make a perception check.
Of course, I would love to not take the left one. Doesn't matter.
Jesus,
There you
your
go.
rolls today, man. No, it's
Nah.
nah, nothing for you.
Alright, I'm gonna open the door. I'm gonna put.
Okay.
casually.
You push it open. So you see this large room, and the first thing that you notice is that there is a massive pile of stuff right in the middle, like reaching almost like 15 feet into the air. It's just from edge to edge is just a pile of like waterlogged books, animal furs, silverware, wagon wheels, like chamber pots, like all this random shit. Yeah, that's what you see. If you had to guess, this is some kind of horde.
This is
You
the
saw-
shit room.
Yeah, you saw the fishy people kind of delivering stuff to him.
Are these chests? Are those real chests? Or the?
They are. They're like broken and battered. Make a investigation check for me.
Just take the left.
So
Sorry, I'll turn it off right now.
yeah, so you start digging around in this pile. You find a
Cure death spell.
fortunately not. But you do find quite a few really amazing looking gems in here. You find a black opal. You find a blue sapphire. You find 2 fire opals. You find a star ruby.
Okay,
and
okay, hold
star
on.
sapphire.
One black opal.
Oh, black opal.
Yeah, 2 fire opals.
2 fire opals. A blue sapphire.
Yeah.
A star ruby.
Yeah.
And a star sapphire.
All right,
And
I'm
if
not
you had
gonna
guess,
take much.
These are all worth about $1,000 a piece.
Oh boy.
Okay, so I don't do any more looking in there. I'm going to walk over here. Is this right here a door?
Yes, there's a door. There's 4
It
doors.
doesn't look like. Is there an actual door there, or is it just open?
There's 4 doors, he said.
There's a door.
Okay, yeah. Is that a door that I can look without opening it?
Sure, you can look through.
Alright.
And you see in here, it looks almost like a library. You can see that there are like large stone cabinets built into the walls, with like large pull handles, that seem to kind of come open like almost like filing cabinets. And they're just covered wall to wall with this. And you notice that above almost every single one of them, there is a dwarven rune.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm going to just leave that room, and I'm gonna walk in this room right here.
Okay, you check.
I
that
know. I'm
one
gonna put my ear to it.
out. Roll perception check. You can hear like the squeaking of a mouse.
Like a computer mouse, you mean? Like the button has to be oiled. It's like
Like
squeaking
with a
as
roller
someone
ball.
clicks.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna slide that open slowly.
You look inside. Looks like the same deal.
Okay.
Just like a lot, like more and more cabinets lined wall to wall.
Oh, hit me.
And you also see a mouse kind of run out from underneath you.
I call for Taurus to come read the runes.
He's not there. I would assume. I don't
Yeah,
know.
I call back to him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doors will go down the hallway.
I go back and get him.
All right. Well, then I'll check this door.
Okay.
Wait, there are 5 doors?
2, 3, 4. 5. If you 5 in total for the whole.
Okay, well, I'm going to.
I see Taurus going, and I walk down into the junk room.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I walk up and say silent. I'm like, guys, you gotta be really quiet. There's still a million doors.
Yeah.
Jeez.
You don't see anybody because he's invisible.
Yeah.
Who's
You
in it?
hear Ricky's voice.
I go back and I fucking lean on that door and I give a little. Any light coming from the bottom of this door?
No, all these are like super flush to the ground. Like when you've been pushing them open, they've been like grinding against the floor.
All right, then yeah, I'm just gonna push this door.
Okay.
See if anything.
This seems like another kind of junk room. There seems to be
Fucking
piles of
junk room.
stuff, but there's also quite a few skeletons in here: dwarven skeletons, human skeletons. The smell hits you because there's quite a few dead fish people.
All right, well I close that door then, and I open up this last door. I don't even check. I'm getting to the point where I don't look anymore.
More library.
All right, so I fucking unhood.
Okay.
And I'm like, surprise! So there's no one in here. One of our rooms is full of fish people. You'll know.
Papers must be either in this room or this room.
Well, go for it. The runes. Do you see those runes? Last time I met a rune, it threw me against the wall. So you guys figure it out.
Where are the runes?
They're in all the
They're right above all of the filing cabinets.
Yeah, they're not bedrooms. They're filing cabinets.
Yeah.
So these small rooms, and I point them out, and I say, rooms have shit in them, and runes all over them. So if we want to figure that out,
I say, Taurus, what do those runes say?
Taurus wonders what those runes say.
Okay. He looks at him and it's alphabetizing. It's like you see one that's like A through B, C through whatever. Like they're all lettered in alphabetized order. So above each of the filing cabinets is a letter.
Everything I know is gone. What's the last name of the family that we're looking for?
Korzak.
I go up. I say, which one says C?
Taurus kind of looks over, and he says, "This one." He points it out. Actually, no. He'd say it's probably in the other room.
Yeah.
Okay.
You go to the other room and find the C file.
Okay, I say, everybody stand back. If I turn to stone, you know what to do. And I open the...
Make a perception check for me.
Okay.
Okay, you open the cabinet, and you see the rune flare up. Make a dexterity saving throw for me.
You're stoned. Stoned, bitch.
Stoned.
Yeah!
Jesus
No.
Christ.
Okay.
You take 6 lightning damage, as it seems that the rune did not want you to open that.
And
As you fall to the ground, you feel a kind of a heat in your pocket, and you pull out, and your Undercity pass, all the runes on it are glowing.
What?
Yeah.
Troubling.
It seems like the closer you get to one of the runes on the wall, the more the runes on the pass glow.
Wait, science.
I say, everybody take out your Undercity pass. Does
mine.
theirs do it?
Yeah, they're all glowing.
All right, so I walk into a room. Is it glowing more?
Yep, it seems to be. It glows more the closer you get to any of the runes, less the more you walk away.
I go into another room. The same amount?
Yep.
Okay.
In the drawer that I opened, did it open?
No.
Okay. Is the rune still there?
Yeah. Oh.
I say, okay, so Bjorn, can you make these go away, please?
Yes.
Great.
Oh, well, don't do that, please.
Well, let's give that a shot and see what's in these things. And then I asked Taurus to say, do you know anything about glowing runes?
Says I was a smith. I don't know shit about this magic garbage.
I put my fucking hand in my chin and make an emoji face.
Thinking emoji.png.
Here's the thing. I leave my pass out the door.
Okay.
And I walk up to one.
Okay.
And I look at it.
Mhm.
And I'm looking at the rune.
Yep.
Is that rune looking upset at me?
Not yet.
You know.
I say, Brina, what do you think this means?
Reaching, I'm gonna quickly grab the drawer.
Okay, make a dexterity saving throw.
God damn it.
All right. Yeah, you feel like a bit of static start to arc to your hand. You're like, yeah, and you pull away before it has time to fully fire off.
I'm like, okay, well, passes do not affect us in a manner, and I don't think they have much.
Just to be clear, you said you left your pass like out of the room.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, that's what happens.
Okay.
Also, Brina, can I have you make an intelligence check for me?
Okay.
Would you just be smart for a second?
You're not sure if Korzak starts with a C or a K.
Okay, great.
Come on, with a 7? I feel like if he had gotten a 1, like modified die roll 1, he wouldn't know if Korzak started with a C or a K. But with a 7, he forgets
It's been a busy day. It's been a busy day.
I say,
Okay.
I'm pretty sure it's C.
Okay, well, can you dispel it so we can get into it?
Yeah, I guess dispel magic.
Yeah!
All right. The rune dies down.
Fuck, yes. I fucking say that and I fucking yank open the drawer.
Okay, when you go to yank it, it does not open.
Okay, I say, now you try it. You dispelled it. I don't fucking know. I'm like really frustrated.
I try to.
You try to open it just straight up. Yeah, it seems that whatever mechanism ran the trap also ran the ability for it to open. So there's a little bit of a lip there. You could try to pry it open, but it is a dwarven-built stone vault, essentially.
I walk up to it.
Are there...
And I'm like, so this is your guy, huh? This is it? This is Korzak right here? It's this big fucking box for one pass. And I'm like, I don't give a shit, whatever. And I knock on it.
Ricky knocks on with the back of his knuckles, and you hear this incredibly loud knocking sound echo throughout the temple, and you just see the drawer.
And I casually walk out of the room, and I'm like,
Oh my god. Is he like a cool guy?
So it opened.
yo.
Fuck
Why?
yeah.
How did you know that? Can I make an intelligence check to figure out why the fuck he knew that?
Nope.
I
Nope.
say, why did you do that? How did you know that fucking... I look inside the...
I'm like, I
fucking...
don't know, I've seen that kind of thing before.
I
You guys
Nice.
know how that works.
I start going through the files looking for the Kurzak.
Okay, make a investigation check.
Great.
I touch him and I give him some inspiration.
Okay.
What?
Sorry.
14.
Cool.
Baby.
Excuse me.
I rolled a 4 on that, by the way.
So you probably have to get like boosted up, like you're probably on Taurus's shoulders or something to get up to this thing. And you pull it open, and there's just these huge tomes in there, like of different colors and sizes, and you start filing through them, and eventually you do see. Actually, Taurus would have to be there to help you because they're all written in Dwarvish. And eventually you do come to the one written in Dwarvish rune, Korzak.
What's the
Great.
first name? What's the first name on?
There isn't.
It's
so
for
this
the
is
family.
basically- Yeah, it's like a family history.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I say, Taurus, does this look like what we came here for?
Yep.
Uh,
It would actually probably say like, you know, it would probably be like more honorific. It'd be like the clan under the mountain bringing stone and magic, the Korzak clan or something like that. Shit like that.
nice.
Nice flourish. Nice dwarven.
Why did an
Can you please
investigation
stop
roll
playing the
just...
piano, please?
Why did an investigation roll just come out?
I don't
for
know.
me?
Can I look around in the stuff room?
Yeah.
Based
we're-
on rolls, okay.
Me and Bjorn are mucking around.
Yeah,
I like
I'm
roll up my
mucking around.
sleeves and pants, and we're like, yeah.
So
I say,
you
Ricky, open those chests. What's in there?
so the that's actually some of the broken chests is where you found
opened
some of
them
the
already.
gems. Okay, with a 26, you continue to. Or wait, did you roll a 26?
Nope.
Oh, okay. Sorry, Bjorn, roll an investigation check if you're mucking around.
I'm
with
mucking
stuff
around with him.
Mucking around. Oops.
19.
11.
I was at it with it.
So Bjorn, after mucking around both rooms, there's just so much garbage in here.
Yeah, I'm using the spear to like push shit around.
Yeah.
Like,
You additionally find 3 yellow sapphires
Right.
and 2 star sapphires,
Nice.
all of which you had to guess about
Material
1,000
well.
apiece.
Star sapphire, you said?
Star sapphires, yep,
2 of those.
and 3 yellow sapphires.
Okay.
So they just went through the fish junk room as well.
Oh, we didn't look in there.
no, he said we.
I'm gonna
did.
say that like you took your time and that
Oh,
was, like,
oh,
the
okay.
combined.
Yeah.
I say, okay, let's grab fucking what's his face's body and fucking get our gill faces
Bring this
underwater
corpse with us.
and get out of here.
All right.
I say,
Like, wait, you guys don't open any other locks? And I like a
Well,
like
what's the
kung fu
name?
punch. I'm like, you don't want any of these fucking things.
What was the name of that green-eyed guy?
what?
Sun guard.
That Brandon tried to talk to, the guy in Mirror Bar.
Oh, Caleb Jarzak.
Yeah, Jarzak.
Caleb something.
Why would we look that up?
I don't know. Maybe we can dig up some dirt on him or something.
I love that idea.
Okay.
I mean, we don't have to.
Take the tome with us. Figure it out.
Caleb was the one that fucking Asian hates.
Yeah. The one that Brandon tried to talk to, and then he like messed up and said something stupid, and then left.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you know, I mean, if you wanna.
Don't speak ill of the dead, Dylan.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah,
Good.
okay. I mean, that's all you because you're the only one that can things.
I say, like, is there anyone else in Mirror Bar that we should look for?
Not that I know of.
I don't think so.
Cough, 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 droop, cough, cough, cough.
Why would?
Is he a citizen though?
He has papers.
Recently, but this is long. This is old.
Yeah, this is like from a long time ago.
Well, if it's anything, we could probably use it against him to make us help fight. Whether or not he wants to. If some fucking.
the mudslinging.
I don't know.
So you do remember Asian talking about why she disliked Caleb so much, and that's because he married into her family, essentially taking the title of heritage away from
Oh,
her
yeah.
line.
Oh, okay. Well then, yeah, it's not really gonna help.
So
Alright.
his marriage would be in the book you have, the Koruzak book,
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Never
because
mind.
it gets a little weird in that this is one thing I didn't explain about Mirabaran society is that you take whoever gets married to whoever's the richer person takes that name. It's not a male female thing. It's who has more money. Who has
The
more money.
moneyarchy.
That's so good.
Yeah. So if it's a male and female marriage and the female is richer, then the male takes her name.
That's hilarious.
Cool. All right. Well, yeah. Then I say, fuck you.
Okay. So
Right.
you have the massive tome in hand.
Great.
What would
All
you like to
right.
do?
I ask fucking Taurus to see if he wants to carry Dove's body.
He's like, this motherfucker. Oh, it's okay.
Say put him on the rope. I don't know.
He's like, get him on the rope.
Can we put him in the haversack?
I think he's too big for that.
Yeah, he's too big for it.
Yeah,
All right,
it
well,
can't-
He's
it
still
really can't
he's still in my
carry much or
bedroll,
anything.
so we're gonna wrap him in my bedroll, and he's gonna wrap the top with the magic rope, just to
Okay.
be weird.
Just to be weird.
And he's gonna wrap that around his waist.
All right.
And I guess we're gonna pop 4 of the 5 water potions.
Okay.
Oh, wait, don't drink it.
Oh, you know? Why?
I tell everyone to sit around near me for 10 minutes.
Oh my god, this thing.
And then
Okay, yeah.
guys, water breathing.
All right. As you do, the beholder becomes awake again. I'm kidding.
I say, hey,
All right.
wanna breathe underwater, Nagush?
Yeah.
You just hear a drip drip of his guts and innards falling from
Yay.
Forge.
I flip off this fucking
Alright.
cave.
So all of you assume these astral gills, not astral, arcane gills. Dove,
Yeah.
you see in front of you like just endless blackness and these sort of large pools of color that just seem to kind of cover the sky. Roll a d20 for me.
Yay.
Yay.
I'm sorry, that was an incorrect roll. Will you please roll?
I'm gonna stick with this D20. 15.
15. You see a large orange pool kind of coalescing and wreathing towards you.
Roll a dex save. Ooh,
Would you like to
failed.
move towards?
Yeah, I'm dead. I don't care.
All right. So you move forward, kind of
You're
floating,
back alive.
grasping outwards, and the orange wraps around you. I don't know why I said it like that.
Ooh. It kisses you.
And you are transported somewhere, which I will get to in a moment. But the rest of you have
Yay.
your water breathing.
We go for a fucking swim!
You guys are having like a
time!
leisurely swim. I'm like floating through other planes. Like, this is cool.
Whoa,
I go back.
trippy,
Those
man.
guys are dicks.
We're swimming through a murky lake.
Yeah,
I'm, like,
quite a
swallowing
realm
the
of its
lake.
own, a plane of
Right?
bullshit.
And it has the scenic view.
Yeah.
Plane of oranges. There's just oranges as far
Oranges
as the
as
eye
far
can
as the
see.
eye can-
Ceiling, oranges. Floor, oranges.
Um,
Walls,
while-
tangerines.
Strangely.
While we're swimming, I asked Brina if she can see anything at the far side of the cave, like
You
on
go.
opposite where we came from.
No, I don't see anything.
Okay.
Opposite of where we came from?
Yeah, like where we entered the big lake.
Yeah, sure. I guess I look there. Do I see anything?
Well,
Sorry, what were you looking for?
we're underwater.
Yeah, I meant when we get to the surface of the lake.
Oh.
Oh yeah,
Like
so you go
us.
under, you come out through the tunnel, the tube.
Yeah.
You can make your way to the surface, sure. What do you
Okay.
want to see? What are you looking for?
What do you are you want me to look for an exit for the orcs? Is that what you're thinking of?
Yeah, well, I just want to see if there's any other, anything else, like on the shore of the lake.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Okay.
We already know about the exit for the orcs.
Yeah.
There's an exit on the river. You found it.
12. So yeah, Brina with her 5,000 feet of dark vision. You can see that the shore of the lake is the only like the shore that you came from is the only seems like sandy shore. The rest of them just end in like craggy rock walls.
Okay.
You can see water falling from the one of the walls off in the distance, just kind of not that strong, just kind of lazily falling into the
Okay.
through a hole in the wall. Dove, you must have made someone very happy, or someone was praying for you very well, because you do in fact awaken, and you smell citrus, a lot of it. And you look
Ew.
around, and it's bright, sunny, amazingly crisp. The air, clouds more puffy and white than you could ever imagine, and you're in a citrus orchard.
A citrus orchard?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and it just smells amazing, and you're on soft grass, and you look ahead of you, and you can see rising into the sky, infinitely tall, is this giant glass tower. You have been transported to the plane of Elysium, and you feel overwhelming joy for all your days.
Yay.
Elysium's basically heaven.
Yay!
Yay.
So congratulations.
I'm slightly annoyed that I didn't get to go to hell.
It was a roll.
Brandon,
it was a deep,
I'm
yeah.
upset that I didn't get to go to hell, but Dov is probably like, whatever, religion sucks anyway.
A D20 roll could have sent you to like Carcery, Hannes, or fucking the
What's
nine hells.
what's the like horrible, awful one?
There's the
kind
nine
of evil
hells
one?
and the endless abyss.
Yeah, Abyss. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah. But no, you literally went to heaven.
All right.
So you'll sit on the side of the Dawn Father for till the end of time. Congratulations. Okay, so the rest of you, yeah, that's what you see.
Your scary skeleton bacon body is stuck on.
Oh yeah, you're a
bodies?
you're a mess in the material plane.
Yeah, your like body part like fell off all over.
His arm like
Wait. Before we leave Elysium, can I like will all of my fingers to be wands of wonder and then just start like firing them all
Yeah,
off?
let him roll
You sure can.
can.
When you do that, you can see two of these bald-headed, glassy-eyed angels fly down, and they're massive, 10 feet tall, with their wingspans out, and they float down to you, and they just offer their hand to you as you're.
I
shooting
take it,
off
but
your
accidentally
wand.
shoot a fireball at them. But I use my now transcendent magical powers to stop the fireball and then smile warmly at them.
And they lift you. They lift you into the sky as these two planetars fly you, escort
As
you
you're
off,
still casting random spells.
and you're just shooting shit off into the sky.
Gems and butterflies and shrink and enlarge.
Yeah, and the angels just smile and nod acknowledgingly.
They're like, this is surprisingly happening.
Congratulations.
This is not the first time we've seen this today. Okay, so the rest of you, what would you like to do?
All right.
So
well,
I tell them about the exit through the river. I say, should we help the orcs?
oh yeah, fuck the orcs. I forgot about those. Okay.
Yeah.
I say, I think I found an exit. Let's try to lead them to safety.
I say, let's do that. Taurus agrees.
Where I tell him to point me towards the exit. Where did he say it was? I'm gonna.
At the river. Is it the blue
river.
line?
The room that we fought the overhaul is in.
I'm talking too.
I'm
I'm
going to.
gonna use the wings of flying, and I'm gonna go over and inspect it and see if that's a place that they can go and where it goes to.
Yeah.
Okay, so you come over to the small passage up the river, and you can see that there's a slight incline. This is not like a huge river; it's walkable, and it seems like the water is coming down from an incline, maybe like 100 feet upwards. Would you like to go all the way?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, you eventually come to like a small waterfall, essentially. The passage where the water comes up starts going upwards, and there's like a small, like it's pretty sheer rock, but you can see up above it just slightly. You don't see any light, but you do smell fresh air coming from up above that little cliff.
Using my geography skills, is this to Mirabar or to the fucking hellscape?
Make an intelligence check.
Intelligence is just D20 plus modifier, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. I rolled a 12. I
Hard to
haven't
tell.
rolled above a fucking like 3.
If you had to guess, it probably wouldn't be in the Undercity. It wouldn't come up into the Undercity. It would probably be somewhere outside.
Yay.
You don't know.
Great. I fly back over. I say, let's go get those fucking.
All right.
Cut out.
The rocks.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go get the.
Yeah,
Do they have to cross the river to get over there?
You have to walk up the river.
No, sorry, the lake.
No.
Oh no. You
They walk around it.
You came
That's
back to
right.
the shore, and you came back into this little adamantine mine.
All right, I'm gonna go over there and say, hey, we found a way. Go.
They're still a little skittish, but they like talk back to each other a little bit, and they say, "All right, we'll check it out."
Yeah, bring a scout. I'll take you.
So two of the orcs will come out, and make a Arcana check, Brina. Okay. This is the first time that you've seen these guys up close and not like basically trying to hide themselves.
Booch, talking to your microphone.
I know. I'm sorry. I was looking at something. This is the first time that you've seen these guys up close and when they weren't trying to like hide from you. And you notice that their skin is almost bluish, not greenish, as most orcs are. And you've heard of these. These are not orcs.
Smurfs is what they are.
These are orogs.
Big Smurfs.
What's an orog?
It's basically It's basically a orc of the Underdark. They're generally more intelligent than your bod standard orcs.
Okay, cool.
Not green skins at all.
And they have British accents.
They look like this,
Cool.
roughly. So yeah, two of them will come out from the barricade and follow you, and you'll show them. And one of them will, go ahead.
I say, are you guys gonna be okay in the sunlight?
Yes. I
Great.
see no problem for us.
Yes.
So I'm gonna give them 100 gold and 5 rations.
They'll definitely take it.
And they go make a new life for yourselves.
He says, we have plans.
My one of them will step forward and he says,
We haven't said our names. I'm Kirsch.
and he'll put out like this meaty arm towards anyone that'll have him.
I shake his hand and say,
So he
nice.
does the thing where he grabs you here. Like,
Yeah, I
He
shake
says-
that motherfucker's hand.
sure. Yeah, your hand is just diminutive in giant arm.
He says, we're going to be joining the rest of our tribes people, the cave crawler tribe. He says, my name is Kirsch. My cousin Yag is the chieftain. And he says, he will be forever, I will be forever in your debt, and he will definitely be forever in yours, seeing as you helped save some of his children. And he points to
What's his name?
Yag.
And if I can like do a little bow.
He'll look to you, Ricky, and he slams his check and says,
Yokta!
I'm like, yeah, my friend. And he's like, well, you know,
can't get him all right.
I'm like,
Oh, now you I have to behead you now because you
Yeah.
said that wrong.
I'm like, well, you know, may Mask have mercy on you on your way home. But
says-
he's like, but pray for our loss in finding you safe passage.
He says, I do feel for your loss.
I say, be careful out there, Kirsch.
Yeah,
He says,
Look out for death rays.
yeah.
and he does say, he's like, so I extend my invitation to you. We are reconnoitering at Raven Rock.
Raven Rock.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mentioned the assault that we may be having home.
He-
And that,
You want to explain that to him?
yeah.
Yeah, he'll
I'm
definitely
like-
say,
We are made for battle and glory. He says, Yog would take a sympathetic ear, seeing as you saved Halifa, Orim, Oris, Wak, Holf, and Hala.
and he points
Say
to all
those
the
names
children.
again.
You don't need to know him.
Well, I was
He's just-
gonna be one of those people.
Oh, okay. Well, we
Like,
can,
that could be my
we can talk
character.
about.
Wait, are
For
you
my
gonna
next
play
guy that'll
Dan?
die.
We can play that. We can discuss that later.
Yeah,
I was just writing it all down in case I wanted to
yeah.
use it later.
yeah.
Yeah, blah.
And
Them.
he points to all the children. And he says,
Yog's many wives will be happy as well.
Oh
he
my
says-
God, wouldn't
he
they?
says-
Polyamory.
he says,
Yog will definitely be more sympathetic to Lendinia.
and he says,
We are strong. We took over those Uthgart druid pieces of shit at Raven Rock.
Hey,
Oh.
what did you call him?
He's
and
like,
he
let
looks
the
and he's
man
like,
speak.
No offense, you weren't part of that tribe. Says they were bad people.
I pat the little girl, one of the little girls on the head.
mhm. She pulls a knife.
Yeah, I don't touch them. And
You want some of
And
this?
she'll grow up to be big and strong.
yeah, they will be.
um,
I give him a kiss.
yeah. And he says, if you have your time,
We'd love to have you.
I say, I'll
Anyways.
definitely stop by.
okay. And then he will start going about like throwing ropes and shit and ascending like a ladder for everyone to get up and.
Okay, I say, okay, let's go and lie to that ghost.
I'm like, wait, let's not even talk to the ghost. Oh my god, what if ghosts have magic powers that we don't know about? Let's just go.
Yeah, maybe we can talk to the ghost later.
Gotta get the gems.
Yeah. No, we got the. Look,
I say, wait a minute.
I haven't
We already
slept
found
yet.
a bunch of gems. What if that was the gems that he was talking about and he's lying?
good point. Let's not even go there. We don't need to go there right now.
We did help the orcs. Let's go and bring this thing back to fucking Easy and fucking see what these guys
Let's
say.
do that, and let's go get that. Bring
You
up-
broke up. They broke up. I have no idea what you said.
Oh, I said let's do that. Let's go get the adamantine and go to the underworld,
Underworld.
whatever it is, Undercity.
Okay, great. Let's go.
Worth mentioning that when you guys were leaving when you were scooping up my corpse, there were also 30 gems on the ground that you can like pick up. Also, I don't know if anyone would take these things from my body. I don't know how like thoroughly you looked over my corpse, but I had 530 gold and a diamond on me, as well as a crystal hung on like a string around my neck.
And those 2 sapphires that you found, right?
Did I write that in my notes? I thought I gave them to someone else.
I think in the first room of mine you found 2.
I picked up all the gems. I automatically pick up all gems. That's a trait.
Yeah.
All right.
Gem
You picked up the 30 gold.
Brina fast travels to the quest givers. So do you want to talk to the ghost or not?
Not
I
right
will
now.
not go talk to the ghost.
Okay.
No.
Let's just ask her about her husband, and we'll see what she says. Maybe he's like,
Old Ilion.
Well, we know what she thinks about him. She trapped him there.
well, that's what he said.
All right. So you make your way back to the staging area, where there's a locked elevator and your minecart with a chunk of adamant.
Yeah. I fucking tap on the horn.
I
Hello?
fucking.
I'm like, my man, we're back.
Do you have the papers?
Yes.
He says, put it up next to the gem, next to the
Lucy.
elevator.
I'm like, you letting
see
us
this-
back up?
You see the small like gem that has like brass around it.
I flash it quickly. I'm like, good.
I'm sorry, I didn't see it well. Do it again.
I'm like, no, let me unlock this fucking thing.
We can't let you up until you have the papers.
You're a real piece of shit. I fucking look back and I'm like, show him.
Yeah.
Okay, fucking show him.
There's like a long pause, and he's like, "Okay, all right, 1 second."
I'm like, fucking idiot.
And you can push the minecart into the elevator,
I'm a piece of shit. Fucking.
and
Look at him.
closes behind you, and you start rising up. You finally get to the top, and you see this youngish dwarf, and he says, "I'm sorry, but it was a part of the job." And he opens the,
I don't even respond to him, the fucker.
and he like looks into the minecart. He's like, "Oh, did you get anything?"
I don't answer. I just keep pushing it.
And that's when he notices Dove, and he's like, "Ah!"
It's a dead body.
Ah, a withered husk.
Yeah, why did you bring that?
He's like, finders keepers.
All right, so you are above ground.
Mm.
Where would you like to go?
Oh my god, we got so much to do. Well, we gotta go to Phandalin, and I tell everyone, I'm like, well, we should
Phandalin?
head to Phandalin
For what?
to go see Dove's family.
I
Do
probably
you have any
wouldn't
time?
have-
Any?
I probably wouldn't have told anyone that I was.
Oh, I
Phandalin.
assumed when you just announced it there. Okay, well then I said we should find someone next of kin, right? Should I go run to a monastery? That's normally what I do.
Yeah.
That's what I do when
that.
people in the party die.
I go train for 2 years.
I'm gonna go and bring this to Asian.
Yeah, yes, of course that, but we should.
Let's
soon-
drop off the body at Bulwark for now until we figure out what to do.
We can ask Droop about the
Yeah.
dead guy.
About services.
Yeah. Okay, so let's do that.
Okay, you make your way to the
We drop him off at the bulwark.
Oh, you want to drop off the body?
Yeah, we're not gonna.
Okay, you carry the body to the market sack. Are you covering it up or anything?
Yeah, it's in my bedroll.
Okay, all right. So
Walking around like corpse in tow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just like fucking Weekend at
Dragging
Dove's.
us. Oh,
It's just like you have to do a scene where we have to pretend it's alive.
Yeah.
Be like, it's my grandpa.
Weekend
Right.
at Dove's.
It's my 19-year-old grandpa who aged hundreds of years in an instant.
So you do make it back to the market stack. You open the door to your shop, essentially. And underneath the little insert for letters, there's a bunch of letters on the floor that have been apparently delivered here.
Yeah.
But where would you like to put the body?
The back room.
Back room in the forge?
Yeah.
Okay. This music's a little too triumphant for what's going on.
Yeah. How do you maintain a body from stinking so badly?
Do you have-
Formaldehyde.
We don't have a cleric, so I don't
No.
think.
All right. Well, I guess we're gonna just lay the on him and with a. That's all you got.
All right. You lay down Dove, the corpse of Dove, hoping that
The
you
artist
may have
formerly
found a
known as
better body.
Dove.
Yeah, the 19-year-old.
I guess when you're so old, you're mummified, right? Really.
Yeah, I'd imagine that there isn't much to rot if I aged so quickly. It's just like preserved in its own
I mean, it can
age.
still be a little bit gross. Like it's definitely not.
It's like
good.
cured meat.
Yeah.
It's dry,
Dove
very
it's Dove
dry.
jerky.
Dove jerky.
All right, so you put him down.
By the way, when we passed Mara, I fucking gave you the pat on the mechanical arm and brought it back up.
It has like graffiti on it now.
Yeah, some fish people were messing with it.
Yeah.
All right, so you want to go to Asian. You make your way back to the ward where her house is, and the splendid with the lawn and all that shit. And a bird flies down to the gate. We're here to see. We're here to see.
The prettiest of them all, my beautiful bird.
Good enough. And flies off.
Someone prettier than me.
And the force wall comes up. You can
The
go.
prettiest of them all. Fine. Who needs riddles
He's
anyway?
like, I'm not a cop, I'm a bird.
Exactly. This bird's seen enough shit. All right, so you can go in, towards the house, and Asian steps back out with all of her jewels and things. Well,
We got it.
We give over the papers.
and she grabs it like
Yeah,
really
I fucking
greedily,
drop the big fucking tome at her feet and like, have a good one.
and she starts like sifting through it, and she's just like mumbling to herself, she's like,
These bastards. I'll be on the council in 3 months. I knew it.
So, are those them?
Yeah. Are these they?
You have my end of the bargain. My 12 grandchildren and myself will be ready whenever you need us.
and she'll give Brina a scroll of telescription. It says,
Write us when you need us, and we'll be there. It's been a while since the Korzak clan's gone to battle.
she's like tapping her staff on the ground.
I say, hey, what happened to your husband, by the way?
Which one?
The
Do you have
Do-
any
does
particular
anyone remember his
sweet
name?
ones?
All my notes are gone forever.
didn't write down his name.
Could have been one of 12.
Okay, well let's go start through them.
Can I,
See if the name
Can
rings
I-
a bell.
remember his name?
Can I, please?
Hey,
Let's see what
Booch,
I-
can Dove remember it?
Sure, in Elysium.
Great. Dove remembers, like, I remember all 12 of her
that
husband's
guy.
names.
Caleb. Good old.
That piece of slime is going to be
Oh, no,
rotting in a jail
sorry.
cell.
Oh fuck. I only have Asian, and then I have and then just the name Korzak again
Mm-hmm.
for some reason. Okay, I don't have it.
She says, well, I'd invite you in for tea, but I don't like you. By the way, where's that annoying little shit that I kicked out last time?
He's dead.
Oh,
He
good.
died.
Good. Did you leave him in my mines?
No, we're
Good.
Oh no, what a shtick.
Well,
Flo-
if you win some,
Flowing
you
in
lose some. You
Elysium,
gotta crack some asshole fucking ass.
I feel like my right ear itches, and I turn to the direction of the itching, and I go, blow her a
She
kiss.
says,
She feels like a warm, like comforting breeze
A
on her
fart
cheek.
in
She
her
smacks
face.
a fly on the side of her face and says, fucking gross. Anyways,
That's
You have what
so
you came
good.
for. I have what I needed. I believe our business is concluded for the time being.
Great, thank
Yeah, I'll see
you.
you around. Wait! I thought you promised
Is it?
spells and items and holy shit. And I like pick up like a plate. I'm like, what is this, magic plate? Like,
the plate turns into a small lizard.
I'm like,
It starts
"Ah!"
crawling all over your arm.
Awful!
Didn't we, you said you would sell us magic items?
I'm like, call up
As
the
I'll
plate.
sell you magic items, that I will. They don't come cheap.
Can we? Is there like a password we can give to come back to you in the future? We definitely are interested in some of your things, but you aren't wrong. They are not cheap.
Yeah. And she says,
It's like, you already know the password.
You're.
I know where you... I can see you coming from a mile away. Make a lot of noise, all of you.
Yeah. Okay. Great.
I'm like, Dove used to make a lot of noise.
I'm gonna ask her where's the best place in town to sell gems.
30 of
He
them.
says you can transfer them at the bank, or most people take them directly, but you might get swindled on the price
Yeah.
if they don't like you.
But you like us, so you'll do good.
Eh.
All right, so yeah, I fucking give her a blow her, and I fucking leave.
Blow a kiss.
Yeah. Did
She
kiss me?
snicks her fingers as you blow her a kiss, and all of a sudden a butterfly comes out from where the kiss was heading, and then she crushes it. She's like, "I hate bugs." And she says, "Now go."
Yeah, I fucking hightail it out of there.
Okay. As you do, you can see the two statues that are by the door just follow you with their heads.
Oh yeah, I forgot about those fucking molten man statues.
Okay.
So I say, Ricky, should we head to the bank to sell those gems?
I'm like, yeah, we got fucking bank, buddy. So I count out my gems.
Brandon, how many gems did you spit out?
30.
30.
You didn't say
Okay.
that you picked up the gems.
Oh, come on,
I mean, to be
Booze.
fair, I didn't say that they were still on the ground. I can't imagine that they would just not
They probably
see
saw
the
the
gems
gems.
and
Okay,
pick them
fine.
up.
I knew
They're
they were
only
there.
worth one
I
gold
didn't pick them
apiece.
up out of.
I don't need.
Booge, I
the
might as well have launched
gems. Okay.
30 gold coins out
Yeah.
of the wand. Like,
It's
they're
like-
not.
it's like,
It's not
uh,
worth a lot.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, if they had been the 500 swarms of butterflies, oh boy.
That would have been something else.
Sorry, a cloud of 600 oversized butterflies fills a 30-foot radius centered on the target. The area becomes heavily obscured. The butterflies remain for 10 minutes.
Nice.
Unpleasant.
All right, so you want to make your way to the bank.
Yeah.
Okay, you round about your way. Second.
Very funny.
Yeah, thanks. I am very funny, aren't I?
So you make your way to the Founders Forge, which is basically the business district here. And this bank, it's this massive structure built into the mountain wall on the east side of the city. There's two 20-foot tall brass statues of probably Moradin, some kind of dwarves with axes. They stand outside of the building, and engraved above these massive iron doors and dwarvish runes carved from huge pieces of obsidian say, "From the mountain wealth, from Moradin protection." And you can step inside.
I go up to the first person and say, "What is this place?"
They're like, please.
Where am I?
One of the guards who's resplendent in silver armor says, "This is the Bank of Miraba.
What is a bank?
It's a place to store your money."
I'm like, it's a place that fucking steals your money. Let's go.
So you make your way inside, and there is just long rows to these big, golden bankers places. I don't know what they're called, where the cashier sits.
A teller.
It's a very Harry Potter situation here with
Shit's Harry Potter.
what's it, Grimwalds or whatever it's called.
Gringotts. What is it?
Gringotts.
Gringotts. Oh my God.
And you make your way to one of the tellers, this old-looking dwarf with a monocle. And he says, "How can I help you today?" That's Asian's voice. "How can I help you today?"
Ooh, that's good on you. You just mixed them.
Yeah.
That was good. Yeah, I fucking pour all the. And I'm like, you ever seen this shit like this? Anyone else? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 gems. On the
So he
table.
starts,
And actually another gem. I have another gem.
And I throw my gems in there too. I
I
bet
have a
$3.
sapphire. I didn't write anything. But
So they're all worth about 1,000 gold, all the big ones.
So I have 7 then.
And I have 5.
So what's that's
12,000.
12.
12 grand. Okay.
Jesus Christ.
He'll look over all of them, and he'll say, "Very well. There is a deposit fee." He says, "We'll give it to you for 11,000 banknotes."
I
Great.
nudge Ricky.
I'm like, that's a lot of money. That's a fucking ton of money. So I give him a fucking nod. I'm like, yo,
Yeah.
bank nuts.
And he says, "Would you like to open a safety deposit box or a private vault?
Oh my god, man. Come on. We're just here to
You
fucking
get a free
this.
toaster."
Okay. I'm like, I lean over to.
Oh, you got cut out.
You could
That's
have.
why you're born in the woods, and that's why you're better for it. No, we don't want to open an account.
Okay. He will say, just in case he'll basically give you some literature.
Yeah.
You can open a safety deposit box for 50 gold a year, or a private vault for 200 gold a year.
Mm.
Just so you know. So he and some of the guards come out with a large box full of banknotes, and he starts counting it out. And they're watching him, because this is a lot of money.
Yeah.
And he counts it all out, and he's like,
I'm
"Would
like,
you like?"
I like put a finger on it. I'm like, how much do you keep in there?
He says,
That's what
"A
I'm
lot.
say, right?
That's a lot.
How much in that? There, right there. Here,
I can't tell you."
Okay, yeah, makes sense.
He says, "Would you like them in singles, 5s, 20s, 50s, 100s?"
I say, give me the material wealth.
I'm like, we'll take the 20s.
Okay, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. You start
Yeah, I'm like, who
in little piles of 1,000. And he pushes it all forward. And you see all this money is very similar to like the Undercity passes. They're kind of these large vellum banknotes with runes all around them, and then once again that phrase "from the mountain well for Morden protection."
Yeah, I wave it at Bjorn's face, and I'm like, this is fucking fake money, baby.
So this is what you civilized people kill each other over?
The banker says yes.
Thank you, coming.
I can respect it.
Thank you for noticing.
And how are you?
Okay, so you got your money.
So are we dividing it
It's up to you. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick though.
Yeah, we'll divide it.
between?
Can I get some water?
I'll get some water.
Let's divide that by 4. I'm gonna get some seltzer now that we're all fucking.
Come, my seltzer. Come, my seltzer. Seltzer, baby. Seltzer. Seltzer. Yes. Seltzer. That's... Fuck, man. Wait, are you gonna play Dan Dan? Why not?
He's an orc.
Make them barbarians. Another. Just one more. All of it. You should play Iswal. What's Ricky? Iswal from.
Don't you have like 14 because you roll like didn't roll your stats or something?
You do another option.
Oh, I forgot. The inventory now, like on season 3. Here it is. Notes and some.
Yeah. What? What?
Hi, Dylan.
Hey, Booch.
Okay,
How are you?
Good.
Surprised only one of you died from the beholder.
Yeah, I do actually. Me and Pete were saying like either one of us or all of us are just gonna die.
Yeah.
Anime character like giant thing.
I was just hiding the whole time.
Fucking Inuyasha.
That's the correct move.
Yeah, I don't want to go anywhere near. I have to go to bed
I
very
know.
soon. I have to like take a shower.
I am always aware of the time and when I need to stop.
Yo.
Yo, yo, yo.
Okay, so we each get
1100 divided by 4.
2.5 thousand.
Okay.
Is that right? Oh wait, 11.
Okay. What next would you like to do?
Hold on.
2750.
Okay, let me just add that to my shit.
2750 plus 14. 4,000. Oh, I almost have enough for this day.
Cool. Wow. 3, 7. Holy fuck. So Marley is at 4,072.
Rich bitch over here.
No.
Can we go get the adamantine before somebody like steals it?
Yeah,
Oh, the
did we
actual,
move
like,
that to the
chunk?
bulwark?
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
right.
it'll say that Taurus grabbed it
Oh, okay.
and put it in the bulwark.
Great. Well,
Something in
We're
our
too-
apartment smells bad.
what does?
Something in our
Something.
apartment.
What would you like to do?
Well, guess my character hasn't gone to bed, so I'm going.
Okay, you want to go back to the bulwark?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to the bed. Sleep.
So, oh, I got some pirate's booty in my throat.
No.
Whatever you're into, Booge, I don't judge.
Hey, you know, it's a Wednesday, right? So,
Oh, I got some pirate's booty in me throat.
so you get back to the bulwark, and like I said, you kind of move through a bunch of papers and letters on the floor.
I bunch them up and make them like a pillow, and I go to bed on them because I'm so exhausted. I don't have.
So Ricky, as you're piling them up to make a pillow, you see one of them is a rolled up kind of scroll tube, wrapped neatly in a purple string, and there's a purple stamp of a wagon on it, and you know that's the stamp of Lady Jezebelian.
And I'm like, God damn it! And I fucking jump back up. I sit back up and I fucking unwrap that fucker.
Okay, I will send this to you on Skype. Not Skype, Facebook.
Facebook.
Kyle.
Kyle,
Kyle.
guys.
You also see, Brina would see this, a small letter that's like in a really tight box, and it says University of Maztica East on the address.
Whoa.
You say, "Holy shit!" Yeah.
Did I get any mail?
And then I grab that shit and open it up.
Yeah,
Okay.
I put
I'll
out
send
everyone's
you-
mail but use
Where are you
Word.
at, Peter? There you at, Peter.
junk mail as a bed.
Kyle, Droop. I don't want to give it to the wrong person. Okay.
This is a big one, Booge.
I know.
You did great.
And there's no letters for you, Bjorn. I'm sorry, but you do see another one, a very plainly wrapped one that has address of Fandolin. If you'd like to open it.
Me?
In fact, it says to Dove.
Yeah.
Oh, my water.
I'll open it.
I will send it to you. To Dove. Where are you at? Dylan Barkus. To Dove.
Booge.
Okay. There's also, amongst the letters, a small piece of what looks like burnt cowhide, slightly burnt cowhide, and this is written in a very, like, kind of craggy scrawl. And this one I'll show to all of you because it's not sealed.
Whoa. Oh, fuck.
Sorry, we're making so much fucking dead air reading right now.
It's an order of operations to the actually, I'll send that letter to you, Brandon, just for, you know, closure
funsies?
/ unfortunate.
Closure.
Where are you?
Where are you sending it to me?
Facebook Messenger.
Why Facebook? Why not use Discord?
I'll send it to you on Discord then. You.
Yes. Great. I don't have to log into Facebook. I don't have to remember my Facebook password. This is excellent.
Difficult. There we got a little musical interlude.
I know. I can take a break too. It's nice. I get to sip my beer.
Oh no, that's so sad.
I know. It's doubly sad.
Hard
Wait.
day.
Wait, what happened? What are you sending?
Dove. There was a note to Dove.
Oh.
A letter to Dove.
I'll show it to everybody else and
Okay.
say that we should help.
I'll put it on the screen, along with all the 5,000 other.
All right. I got a deck of playing cards.
You did.
No! No way, Booge! No way! If you did what I think you did, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.
What?
Oh, Jesus Christ. I'm so fucking mad.
Why? What happened?
Is that
Find out. You'll find out.
Oh, anyways.
Wait, I'm sorry. What am I reading at the top? Is that a part of this?
No, sorry. So the right below it, that was right above it was this piece of kind of like burnt cow hide with
Yeah.
like really like kind of a craggy scrawl written there.
Ah.
is that who I think it is?
Who? And,
The wolf and squirrel. Oh,
Okay.
no. Why is this so sad, Booch?
I know. I didn't expect him to die.
Yeah,
well,
the
I
best
didn't,
part
I didn't
is
know.
that it was written before the session, and then
Yeah.
Dove died.
Well before the session.
They die without ever consoling. Oh my god.
I say, well, now I have to help them.
Yeah. Well,
I did cry a little. I had a single tear when I was writing that. That is a sad thing.
Yeah, and it's even sadder. No.
So,
It makes me think of my mom.
yeah.
Mum.
Does she call you her little bird?
Nope.
No one does.
But I am a sorcerer.
So we're taking a long
I'm a
break.
sorcerer in heaven now.
So I, assume
I
we're
shoot
taking
off
a
all
lot-
10 of
Oh,
my
we're
wands
taking a
of
lot.
wonder at once. And
can't
like
take
there are
longer. We gotta
gems that are
go.
that are also hitting butterflies
Yeah.
where a fireball explodes, but one of the butterflies gets really big.
And in Elysium, you never have to roll for a wild magic surge.
No, in Elysium I always roll for Magic Surge.
Oh,
And it's
okay.
always a 1, and you're like.
It's like when you get to maximum level in like an action RPG and you're just like too strong and you're constantly exploding and like
Yeah.
shooting auto bullets at things.
All right. Well, I mean, I say the husband,
Mm-hmm.
who's got a husband?
Well, should someone go? Wait, should someone go and meet this person instead?
Well, we don't have the husband.
Yeah, we do. He's Taurus.
Oh, I see. Taurus is like, oh no.
Yeah, I'd say Taurus gets that.
He
He's
sighs, crumples it up, and puts it. in
or
his
actually, no, he wouldn't necessarily get that.
Probably not.
pocket. All right.
Around
well,
this time, though, as you're reading, you do hear a little knock at the door, and you see just leaning against it is Mune, who says, "Sorry to interrupt."
Hi, what do you want?
Says, she like looks around, she closes the door behind her, and says, "We've got some information. Our spies have returned from Helm's Hold,
Yeah.
and she will move to the table and she'll unfurl big old schematic.
Oh fuck. Of course, there's schematics.
She says, "This is a map of the hold itself." And she
Whoa.
says, there's and she says, from what our ribbons could find, population is roughly 1,000 cultists and 1,000 other citizens that are more or less trapped here. She says the standing army is the Order of the Gilded Eye. They're over 100 strong, all of them paladin, war clerics, not to be messed with. She says there's many areas, many points of entry. She says, without an army, we're not going to be able to take it directly. And I wouldn't even step foot in that city without a distraction. And she says, "Oh, and our spies discovered a bit of an older sewer network that runs underneath the city."
Ooh.
Whoa.
She says it could be a possible point of entry. The easiest place to enter the sewers is actually in a fissure that runs all the way to Neverwinter. She says there's a connecting point somewhere underground there. So that is one possible means of entrance.
Okay. Yeah, we can work.
Do you are we at like the point of action? Are you guys planning on now? Are we going by ourselves? Are you coming? Like, what's
She's-
going on?
She just kind of she's like, entirely up to you. It's your operation, but I don't think that we have enough forces to move on this. She says you could get inside the tunnels, but when you come up there, you're still looking at over 1,000 mad Helm's Hordsmen and possibly 100 incredibly well-trained warriors.
Hmm.
She says the plan is yours, but this is the information we were able to retrieve at the time.
Ugh.
Many Bothan spies died for this information.
Well, that's not great news. We'd have better news.
She says it's a start.
Well, and I tell her about the orcs, and I'm like, that's something.
She says, Orogs are fearsome, if you can get them on your side.
So you think if we went right to, and I point at the number 2, which is the Grand Cathedral of Helm.
Yep.
You think we could possibly get in through the sewers directly into the Grand Cathedral?
She says you could get in. I don't know how far you'd make it. She says that's where Inquisitor Caria resides. She says they are worshipping something there, holding something there. We weren't able to get inside the actual temple, but it seems that she's protecting something.
So what if we could create a distraction somewhere else in the city?
She says that's a start for sure.
Are the sewers empty? Did you scout the sewers?
Says from what we saw of the sewers, there were creatures, undead. A lot of the sewers connect to the old sanatorium. During the spell plague, a lot of people were shoved down there. People and other things.
Oh, God.
But it's not guarded.
Does not seem to be.
Do you think they patrol it at all? Like, do they know it's there? Or are they too crazy to use their sewers?
Says possibly. They've sealed off most of them from the surface.
Well, sounds like you did some great work. Definitely love crawling through shit.
Out of character, isn't Helm's Holmes like in Neverwinter?
It's very close to it.
Okay.
It's like to the
This one went
south.
there once, and they told him he couldn't
Yep.
go.
Yeah.
Because he was a demon.
Yeah. They're just like, no. He's like, okay,
Yeah.
and walked away.
She says this will not be easy any way that we cut it. Says the Grey Ribbons can do some things, but we're not a standing army, that's for sure.
And what does Droop have any idea of what we can do to defeat them without murdering 2,000 people?
Droop, he's not here.
Yeah,
She
I'm
says-
asking.
Says, I mean, that's why
Asking
he
her.
she put you in charge of all of you. By the way, where's Dove?
That was dead.
Oh yeah, he's dead. He died.
Mune just silently kind of shakes her head, and she says something. She actually says a prayer in the Vistani language. That
Yay.
you pick up, Ricky.
Yay!
And she says, "It is very unfortunate. Droop won't be happy.
Even
He had
that.
hopes for that boy."
Yeah, I haven't thought about how we're gonna break it to him yet.
He says, "But you are Droop's idea and money. How he contribute." Says, "You all are the arm, the carries the sword."
You boy.
So it's maybe so you should think. And as she says, like, maybe you should think. You hear like, "What was that? What?" Like yelling from outside, and you see a couple people running past the building. towards somewhere.
Like
And
guards or just civilians?
Yeah.
civilians,
what time is it?
dwarves. Impossible to tell underground.
Oh, yeah, perfect. Okay,
And she's like, "What's going on?" And she steps out of the building.
I step out. What do I see?
You see a bunch of people running in the direction of the entrance to the Undercity. And there's just like kind of whipping past you.
yeah, I'll
running.
go.
I stop someone and say, "Hey,
Oh.
what is happening?"
Says, "I don't know. People said there's something in the sky. I'm gonna
Sky,
see
we're,
it."
we're underground.
Says above ground.
You idiot.
Adult, please.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I'll go. I'm like,
I say, ooh, is it an eclipse?
I'm gonna look
Get
directly
out.
at it.
So you all make your way to the big elevator that leads upwards, and there's like it's crowded with dwarves, and they're all like maybe it's a dragon, maybe it's this. I don't know. When was the last time I've seen something like this? It's like hard to tell what they're talking about, and you have this long ride up all the way. When you reach the top, there's just tons of Mirabarans just excitedly running out towards like the staging, the area where the bridge was. Got over to get here, and they're just like gasps and all this. And you look out, and it is a sunny day, midday perhaps, and hundreds of miles to the south, it must be, floating hundreds of feet in the air, is a colossally large, perfectly round golden cylinder hanging in the sky. The top of the cylinder seems like it scrapes the nearby clouds, and the golden surface reflects the beaming sunlight. And that's where we'll pick up next time.
I do a minute-long sigh. I go, oh.
You recognize that, Ricky?
No, I'm just, I haven't gone to bed. It's like-
And with that, gentlemen, those of us that are alive, you have leveled up.
Hi.
Yeah.
Woo! Wait, have I?
Yes, everyone's leveled up.
Oh.
Yay.
Congratulations on killing Nagu.
And also, congratulations on killing me.
I'm surprised you were the only one.
Is Brendan going to be level 7?
Sure, in heaven.
Yay!
7th level.
I'm
When
not,
I see their smiling faces, smiling back at me.
Hope you guys had fun.
that was a
Blast.
That was a
That
good,
was
very
A
good.
literal blast.
It was a blast.
Okay, I have extremely bad news, and Booj, this is directly for you. I don't know what I'm gonna do.
Wow.
Roll20 deleted all of my information on my robe of many things.
Okay.
I don't have anything.
Which block
you
was
can-
it in?
It was in the block on the right and the bottom.
If it's
Oh, yeah,
features
just-
and traits, it's not deleted.
Yeah, go to your settings and
The
switch.
block on the left on the bottom.
I can't
left.
Yeah, go to
update my-
go
Yeah,
to.
that's not deleted. Go to the cog,
Mm-hmm.
and then in the right window where it says proficiencies in languages or whatever box it was, click symbol.
I don't see what you're talking about. Say that again.
The setting gear in your character sheet, not in Roll20.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
know.
go to the right window, general options.
Somebody go help this
I
man in
don't
his room.
see general option.
I'll have to like update.
Oh,
my-
okay. I see general options.
Now, which box was it in? Features and traits?
I don't know what box it was in.
Change this to simple.
Well, change all of them to simple.
And then go back to your core. Ta-da!
All
I
right.
get level 4 spells.
Still there.
Ta-da!
Thank you.
Ta-da!
So, guys, you have a number of leads, a number of things. What are you thinking about
There's also
doing
much
for next?
stuff to do.
I
Holy
feel like I really want to find out what this evening thing is.
I want to make a new character.
This who thing?
I vote first to go to meet the mysterious guy who wrote the note.
Kyle, you cut out. I didn't hear what you said.
I said what Dylan said.
Okay.
We missed
I'm
the
making a
mysterious guy.
Yeah.
Interesting and interested in going to the wolf and squirrel.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Moose
Is that-
and
and then-
squirrel.
And then we should go to Phandalin, I think.
Well, it really depends what this. If
Why should
this
we go to
thing attacks
Phandalin?
the city?
Why would we go to Phandalin?
What?
Because Dum's dad is sick.
Yeah.
And also we have to tell them that he's dead.
That I feel like is incredibly unimportant in.
I love how much of a fucking gamer Pete becomes when he's playing Dungeons.
No!
I inhale all of the gems. I don't care any party member because it has.
Yeah.
Well,
no,
not
I
only
was
that,
like,
but
I gotta
also-
take them out of respect for him, and he was like, I absorbed them all.
Yes. What does he have on him?
So
Just kidding.
no, but why? I mean, someone just gave us schematics to the thing that we've been
Yeah,
employed.
but we only have like 12 allies.
Oh, so wait a minute. So when you get the schematics to the place you're gonna attack, that becomes priority number 1. But when you're trying to get the schematics of the place you're gonna attack, finding a minecart full of adamantine takes priority. I get it. I see where your priorities are, Pete.
Look, adamantine could help us get better weapons to do more kills. To
Also,
get your character a better weapon.
we need to get adamantine armor for Taurus like soon.
Yeah. And okay, so barring that, like, I think we should make the call out in Cleveland. Maybe it's like a city. Last time we were there, for all I know, it's a fucking metropolis.
Well, from the letter, it sounds like it's in a real fucking like police state right now.
Yeah, but that could be cool too. And like, who knows? Maybe there's awesome quests. Anyways, the big golden rod in the sky could probably just kill us. So we should find out what that's gonna do.
Oh, nice shirt, Pete. Hey, I have that shirt. Is that my shirt?
Yes.
So if it turns out that the golden rod is just going to remain a golden rod, I would say it until further notice.
Wait, I just realized I'm still recording. So everybody say bye.
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 Bye, Dove.
Forever.